Good evening, everyone. Hope we're going well. Back for a watch-along. Haven't done a watch-along for a while. Hope we're all going well. I'm just fixing up the scores. I don't know why it hasn't loaded yet for the stats on the screen, but hope we're going well. Set for a big round of footy. Right, let's get KO up, ready to go, because that wasn't working either. Is this loading? We got stats. Why does it continually say no stats? I don't understand. Trying to get the stats up. So it's got team stats. Probably shows lineups as well. So I don't know why it's not showing. What if I just pick one team? No, it's not showing. All right, hopefully we have stats at some point soon. But yeah, hope we're all going well. I'm bloody seeing in the chat that bloody Jakes hasn't scored yet. So that's absolutely fantastic. Great way to start off a watch-along, which is brilliant. The fact that I've got a rookie on field that hasn't scored. So fantastic. Let's actually have a quick look at those scores going on the other game. So Geelong up 26-8. So they've made a good start. Let's have a look. So what do you got? Jezza 29, Sanders 28. No surprise. Baz on 27. Kenny 20, Holmes 20, Mitch Edwards on 17. Probably a good matchup for him as well. Manners on 17, Darcy 16, Selwood's on 14. Yeah, geez, not going well in this game. Stewart's on 10, Bailey Dale 6. So Jakes has finally scored, so he's on 6. Bont's on 4. Is Bont getting a tag? What James Jordan tag? Whitfield says hands up. I hope. Hence, you're just saying that just because that's what you want to happen, but I don't think that'll happen. Tanner Bruin -1. Yeah, right. Okay, maybe he goes next week. I know he put up the big score, but yeah, certainly need Jakes to get going and put up a good score. Not expecting him to go like 100 or anything like that, but like just a solid 70 would be nice. Still plenty of time for that to happen, though. So I'll get to the chat in a sec. I'm just trying to get this. Why are these stats not working? Finally, we do have. Finally, they have. Well, the players, the names haven't loaded yet, but we've. Here we go. Yes, this is what we're after. Beautiful. Okay. All right. So that's loaded. And we've got it in AFL Fantasy order. So, that's good. That's much better. All right, so I can... Why is it not loaded on here? So, it's loaded on my screen, but it's not loaded on the watch-along, which is frustrating. That should be... Oh, there we go. Now it's loaded. Is my stream buffering for you guys, or is it okay? It says on my thing, it says encoding overloaded, so which is annoying. It always does this. I need a new computer. Bloody piece of crap this is. All right, let's see if I can put down the output of it. Because I think I put it up for saying, let's go 1500. That should hopefully fix a couple of things. Cool, I think that's fixed it. Just going down a slight bit. There, which is fine. But yeah, alrighty. What have we got? So Riley Thompson. Do you rate Buderick to Pickett and Zorko to Farrow, but fielding Sarong, Grill, Jakes, and Farrow with 320k in the bank? Your feed's a bit choppy. Bale says Mega Bear. Yeah, I think I've fixed it now. Let me know in the next probably minute or so if it's still like that, then I can fix it. But it should be fine now. Why was my hat? My hat's still crooked. Buderick to Pickett, tick for me. Zorka to Farrow, yeah, tick. Yep. Sarong, Grill, Jake. I'd probably bench Sarong. I don't love the matchup tonight, but if you got to play him, that's fine. But I like Grill. Obviously, I like Jake's on field. Hopefully, he turns it around. And Farrow's good. So, yep, don't mind it. Karen Channing, is it just me or is Bale's screen out of sync, sort of frozen? Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying before. So, I'm hoping that it's okay now. But let me know if it keeps playing around, then I can fix it. Andrew said, hi lads, thoughts on Connor Buderick to Riley Sanders next week? Thoughts on Sarong to Naish. I'm assuming that's in the sideway and him. Like, I wouldn't trade Jai Sarong. But British End was all right. Obviously, started pretty well, so be happy with that. Warner or Petrarca, says Callum 5. I'd go Petrarca, sorry, if it doesn't affect your buys too much. Now it's saying encoding overloaded again. I don't know why it keeps coming up saying that. Seems better now. Seems to be fine now, mate. All good, all good. King Sultan, Zorko, Watkins, Myers, Devron, Budrick. Two of them to Robertson, Farrow. 5 of 6 forwards on field, or Robertson, Bailey / Pickett. Do you mean that? Do you mean King Sultan? Do you mean you're getting a donut? Because if you're getting a donut, you can't do Roberts Farrow. You got to go Robertson, probably Pickett. I'd go over Zach Bailey. That's what I'd do. If you've got 5 or 6 forwards, then you've say got a Lombard on field, then I'd go the first one. But if it's me getting a donut, I wouldn't do that. Jackson, hey Bales, had to leave the stream before, but thoughts on Bailey Williams playing him in the forward line with Matt Flynn being emergency? Yeah, I don't mind the Bailey Williams pick. I think there are certainly, like for example, teams that have got like Doveston, Lombard on the bench, then they've got say Budrick and Devrob on field. I think you can definitely go for him. Kingston says, yeah, I think I have to fade Farrow. Either that or you have to fade Roberts. Maybe you go Farrow and Pickett and leave Roberts maybe. Bont getting Mullen tonight, says Corey. Is he really? Is that who's got? I wouldn't have thought Mullen would have gone here, but maybe they've done that. So Bulldogs are fraud, says Dylan James. So Blamires, Windsor or Lindsay over Sarong. Blamires for me, Riley. I'd go Blamires on field if you can change it before the game starts. But this is a hard watch for defenders in the Geelong game, says Lee Everett. Yeah, hopefully they can get going. There you go. Bedford's on Heaney. So it looks like Bedford's tagging Heaney. So that's a move that I didn't know if the Giants would make. Not good for my game day squad though. I put bloody Bont and Heaney in this week, and I wouldn't be able to change the Heaney pick now. But I do have Grundy VC here. There you go, Lecalier in the ruck to start things, which I don't actually particularly like for Grundy. There you go, Grundy with a kick to get things underway. Doesn't look like conditions are too bad at the moment, but obviously we'll see throughout the game. Apparently it might get a bit wet. Yeah, well, so what if I go competitions on game day squad? I'm pretty sure that I've got Bont and Heaney there. It's a bit annoying. Oh, hopefully both can get to respectable scores at least. That would be nice. Got 1 minute in the quarter left of the Dogs game, which we can go through the scores when that minute's done. What's that? Giants swing, very late change. Spearhead Jesse Hogan withdrawn due to a quad injury. Okay, there you go. So Jesse Hogan was a very, very late out. Who came in for him? Oh, Callum Brand came in for him. There you go. So just a very, very late change. Moonboy says, hey, Bales, I miss Farrow. Delete team, says Moonboy. Oh, how you going, Moonboy? Hope you're going well, but I wouldn't delete team. Who do you pick to win out of the Cats, Dogs, Giants, Swans? I went... Did I go Geelong? I can't remember, actually. I think I went Geelong, being the fact that it's at GMHBA. And then I went Swans tonight. Let me just have a look. I'll just double check. Yeah, went Geelong and Sydney. So that's what I ended up going for. There's McInerney with a +5. So there was Jordan near Callaghan. So maybe that's the matchup they've gone for. And goal to Sydney. First goal of the Battle of the Bridge goes to... Was that Jordan that kicked it? I think Jordan kicked the goal. I live in the right. What the heck, says Jay Suts? Yeah, no, it might not be good, right? Because that might be bad for Grundy, who isn't the best at jumping at the CBAs. How you been, Bails? Says Cam 5. Good, mate. Good. Yeah, obviously gather around. Busy week last week, but besides that, going well. I'm going to just put the stream app, put down a touch, just because it keeps every now and again saying encoding overloaded, which I still don't really understand what that means. But we'll go down to 1250. Hopefully that just fixes up any little issues. Jake's back to 3 goddamn great start. Oh, for fuck's sake, seriously? I went Baz VC on fire, says Corey. Could have VC'd Grundy, says Karen. Baz killing it, says Lee. What's for dinner? I am having hot dogs for dinner, says Andrew. Not sure what's for dinner yet, to be honest. Yeah, Grundy with a hit out. There's Callahan with a tackle. You reckon Farrah over Roberts? Bailey got a good green run versus Pickett. Tough matchup versus Brisbane. I was just with Farrah, just his cash gen is just going to be so very, very valuable. That's just what I'd say with that. There's Grundy with a handball. Callahan with a handball as well. Does Sam Wicks ever do anything apart from just smash the ball long? I swear he never looks to hit up a target. I think was that a tackle for Whitfield? There's a tackle for Whitfield. That'll be beautiful. Well done, Whitfield. And Mark for McCartan. Start 2 of Murdoch, Blamires, Dersma, Grill, Josh Lindsay. So I'd put Lindsay at probably the bottom. There's Josh Sarong with a +6. Maybe I should have gone Josh Sarong over Jake's. Funny enough, if Josh Sarong went absolutely nuts, I could keep Zorko, but then I was like, who would I trade? Because Anderson's already played. Yeah, sorry. So I put Lindsay at the bottom for me. Then I would go. So Dersma's at the top. So Ders would be 1. So it's between Grill, Murdoch, Blamires. I've actually started to warm more towards Murdoch on field this week. So I've actually got Murdoch on field, but I've also got Grill. So it'd be between Grill and Murdoch. If you're going based on matchup, Murdoch's probably got the better matchup because I know Grill's got North Melbourne, but apparently North and -9 for running half backs. So that could be just a bit of a factor. So maybe you go Dersma Murdoch in the last game. That could be where you go. But I do like Grill as well. You got Whitfield. There's Whitfield. Beautiful. +6 coming up for Whitfield. I know, +5. You got the handball. Whitfield handballed a lot last week. Then he got a decent score and he's going well, but I'd much rather him kick the ball a lot more. He handballs way too much. That could be holding the ball. Just dropped it. No, nothing. Start 3, sorry, says Will. Okay, I'd go Dersma, Murdoch, Grill, I think. Blamires have got a good matchup, and I think you go quite well, but I think I just like Murdoch's role a little bit better. Just Murdoch's on a wing, so like he could just be caught out at like on a cold wing potentially. But I've been tossing up Blamires and Murdoch for a little bit, so handball to Whitfield. Aaliyah, handball to Whitfield, man. What are you doing? And punch over the boundary line by Grundy. Let's have a look at these scores at quarter time for the other game. So you have Baz on 42. Yeah, bloody hell. Why? I wish I bloody had him. Jack Martin, 33. Richards on 30. Jezza and Danger and Sanders all 29. Kennedy, 28. Blitzarves and Edwards on 25 each. Darcy, 25. Manor, 24. Holmes is on 20. Selwood, 14. Fraser, 13. Stewart, 12. Dale's on 9. Bont's on 9. Jeez. Jake's on 3. Tanner Brun on 1. Yeah, that game is not going well at all. Having both bloody Jakes and Brun on field. I think that was a mark for Grundy. So +6, I think, for Grundy, who started pretty well, I think. Have these scores updated? I think they have. Oh, intercepted by Papley there. and Mark from Marty. So Whitfield will come off, as he always does after about 5 minutes or so into the quarter. Who's John Taezer scorer? It looks to be Finn Callaghan at the moment. Dylan Mobs. G'day, Bales. Hope all is well, mate. Hope Gallaghan was a good one. I'm just coming next year for SA keep it. Also, what are your trades this week? Well, two things. One, SA will definitely keep it. And hey, mate, I'm going well. Hope you are as well. Trades this week, I've gone... what did I do? I went Zorko to Roberts, and at the moment I've gone Buderick to Naz. With the ability, if Naz is somehow out or whatever, I'll pivot to Jack Sinclair. So, and I'll just put Grill into the midfield. So that'll be what happens there. So at the moment it's Naz and Roberts, but it could be Sinclair if something happens to Naz. Brun and Jake's battling to see who can have a worse first quarter, says Oak. Yeah, I've got... Well, Bruno's obviously never going to not field, but obviously Jake's, I had the ability to go Bemize or Jai Sarong instead, but opted for Jake's because of the fact Buderick was out and he scored well in tough matchups. So it's a 1 quarter. If he goes 20, 20, 20 from here, he still gets a 60. But yeah, it's obviously very frustrating. A 3-point quarter certainly puts you on the back foot. Starting the rap for the CBA, then went to centre half back with Riccardi rucking, says Jay Suts. Yeah, so Giants just obviously trying that out with the midfield, right? Because Ali's probably got the better leap. There's Madden's in there now. How is that a free kick to Madden against Grundy? Piss off. That is such... Oh, God, this rule is shit they've brought in. Completely ruined centre bounces. What was it for? What was it for him crossing the line by like a bloody half a foot? That's shit. I'm sorry. That is a shit rule. God, I hate that rule. 40 to 8 at quarter time is crazy, says Riley. What percent have Jake's on field, says Stu? Not sure. I have to check later on. I have Jake's on field over Sarong. Hopefully, Jake's picks it up. I hope so. Caleb, I did the exact same thing. Can't wait for Sarong to pop a 92 here and Jake's have 37 to be traded out next week. There's, I don't know if that's tail for Grundy because it went to bloody Giants. God, I hate that when a player gets a tackle and the ball just goes to a teammate, luckily. Fonte should have taken that mark, mate. Oliver's been busy early. He's up to 21 already. Good mark from Alir. Bales, check what Baz is on, says Lee. Yeah, I did already. Edney Bales, hope all's well. Hoping to go good this week. Has had Nakos VC last night as well as Steen on the bench in Houston. Just don't know whether to take Jacob 64 or his Murdoch against Frey. I would probably play... they're trying to go to Grundy, but didn't mark it. Grundy, here's Grundy. Gets the handball there. I would play Murdoch. Because worst case, you probably get a 50-55, but best case is you get like a 90. So I think you'll gain... there's a chance that you gain more than lose more, if that makes sense. Rogue Psycho, if that makes sense for you. So I'd probably play Murdoch, because that's what I'm doing. Jay Suts, Bales, 1 for you in upgrade season. Zap Merritt after round 10, my God. What a good run coming up after round 10. Got Baz VC's night, says Corey. Nicely done. Why did Jeremy McVeigh get dropped, says Henzer. Jake's 57% game time set up the comp, so he must have gone on the bench again after starting on the bench. Andrew Domahidi, I have Ash, Callahan, Sarong, Baz all on field tonight, along with Jake's on the bench. Why is Myers not selected? So Myers injured with the knee injury. And yeah, bloody Jake's, man. I thought about just looping and seeing what he did. And then if he went really well, I could just keep Zorko. But I thought, well, I'd rather do that with Sarong. And I thought I just had enough confidence in Jake's. He'd been pretty good for the start of the year, even in tough matches. Like his worst score was what? Was it 67 or something? So, yeah, we'll see. Got Baz. Oh, yeah, set for it. And okay, cool. I'm up to date with all the chat. So, but yeah, if you guys are tuning in, obviously, make sure you, well, we obviously are tuning in because you're watching now. Make sure you do smash a like on the video. That'd be very much appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That would also be very much appreciated. So Madden interact. So we just wait for the first few with Aaliyah. There's Grundy with another hit out, which is good. So these scores haven't updated again. So they haven't updated on the stream, but they're updated on my... So why are they not updating on the stream then? This does not make any sense. Do I seriously have to put this bloody setting down again? This is shit. I shouldn't have to keep putting this down. This computer should just be doing what it needs to. What if I just refresh this page? That might help if I just refresh the page. Gothard running away from McInerney. Hopefully this is better with the stats. All right, hopefully that is... No, it still says... Why does it still say that? It still isn't updating. What if I just do this and then change back to this? Okay, that's updated the stats. Hopefully it doesn't keep like stuffing up. So Jake's fielded by 56% of coaches. So yeah, more people than not fielded him. There's Grundy with a +5 getting the switch kick. Love that. Grundy started fairly well, I think. Whitfield back on, which is good. Is Myers to Nasai an option? Yeah, it's an option. Yeah, Andrew. But I'll probably hold my... I think Myers will be back next week. Thoughts on my trades? Dawson and Mackay out, Sarong and Rankin in. Yep, don't mind those. If that's Caleb Sarong, I'm assuming. Don't mind those trades. There's bloody Oliver again. Oliver's been busy early. And that'll be rushed. Ash is a fraud, says Mega Bear. Oh, game just started. Well, Whitfield hasn't done a huge amount either. I think he's only on 10. So, still got plenty more time to go. There's Chad Warner with a +5. Gives it back to Bicey. I think Grundy's on the bench having just a quick rest, I think. There's Warner again. Got the handball away. There's Thomas. Don't know. Geez, long handball. Not a great handball either. Went out of bounds. So is this updating still? No, it says Mills is on 30 now. So these scores, for some reason, on my computer are just not updating at all. So why is my computer deciding now that we're not going to run the sheet? Okay, what if I took the ticker down? Would that maybe help? I'm hoping that helps, but it still says stream encoding overload. I don't understand what is going on. What if I try that? Hoping that... Okay, the scores have updated. So I'm hoping that means that... No, now it's still saying encoding overload. I don't understand. It's super laggy, says right. I don't understand why it's super laggy. I've got it on like low settings and everything. It's just my shit computer. This computer's just a heap of shit. It just doesn't want to stream properly, which is really annoying. Is there any... I don't have any other apps open, do I? No, I don't. I've literally got Google on with the scores and OBS. is it doing this? I've put it lower quality. I don't want to go much lower quality for... Appreciate that, Stu. Thanks for the $1 super chat for new computer. Appreciate that. I will have to I think I've got to get a new one at some point. I just don't really... I've just been trying to put off as long as possible. I don't really want to fork out heaps of money for a new computer. There's a handball from Whitfield. Whitfield, mate, can you just kick the ball for once? Like... He might get it here. No, Fonty's... No. Is the stream going better? Like, is it loading better now? Or is it still... How many tabs open? I've only got the one tab, literally just... Okay, the scores are updating on my screen, I just saw. So I'm hoping that means that it's fine now. Oh, geez, that is a crap kick from Harvey Thomas. Why would you kick a cross goal to there? Amadi, is that out in the fault? Whitfield could get a +6 here. Sam Darcy injured, says Riley. Yeah, Whitfield +6. Don't handball it, please, Whitfield. Good, he kicked the ball. Nice. And out of bounds. Phil Tan will still do well, says Corey. Hands of trades this week. A Sheasel to Latrell Pickett. Jack Steele to Billy Dowling. Want a bit of cash grab. Bloody hell, hands up. Unbelievable. Grabbing his knee, says Riley for Sam Darcy. Yeah, clutching his knee as well, says Corey. Probs ACL, says, I really hope not. Yeah, it hasn't updated on my phone, but yeah, I'm assuming that'll update at some point. Whitfield seems to be roaming around alone at the moment, so there's certainly no attention at all for him. Oh, Jakes must have got a kick already in the quarter. Yeah, really need Jakes to get going. Like, Tanner Brun, I'm not... Obviously, I'd like him to do well, right? But it's not a huge deal because, like, everyone's got him. He's got 7 points for the quarter, so it's really just need him and Jakes to lift. Yeah, now it says injured for Darcy. Sam Darcy, people saying ACL. Sam Darcy out. Traded in Sam Darcy for Dev Rob, says Stu. Oh, no. Who's that Giants player that was near the ball there? I don't know who that was. It wasn't Rowson. I don't know who that was. There's Whitfield with a handball. Callum Brennan, if he bloody waited a bit, what? Oh, he went to string out. If he waited a tiny bit, he bloody had Whitfield running alone on the wing. Actually, just for a sec, I'll just go out of this game. I just want to go to the Bulldogs game. I just want to see this injury and what happened. So he's on the ground there. I just want to see. So Davidson kick here. It's probably the next kick, I'm assuming. Yeah, off from Hines there. Darcy. Oh, no. Yeah, that's ACL, I think. The fact that it was a non-contact one and his knee just buckled from underneath him. Yeah, that's not good. The fact that he was like running for a lead and then his leg just buckled from underneath him. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. And he's, yeah, like smashing the ground. Yeah, that's... He's in a lot of pain. You can see that he's in a lot of pain when the leg gives way. So it's You don't even really... There's no hyperextension or anything. You honestly sort of... Honestly, like... Was it that? So when he was trying to plant his leg before he leaped, it just buckled and... Yeah, that might be why. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I think that could be a bloody ACL, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll just click back to the Sydney Giants game. But yeah, that's not good. Just catch up onto the fast forwards in the Giants game. Oh, I think we're fast forwarding to a kick in. Why is this not loading now? Oh, piss off, Ash. Give it to Whitfield. Oh, piss off. He actually get a pass. Oh, my God. He's passing to Whitfield. Holy crap. Okay, Ash. Maybe not too bad after all. He actually passed. That's the first time I've seen Ash pass to Whitfield, I reckon, in 3 weeks since I've owned him. Because I've kept an eye on it just to see, does Ash pass to him? But he hasn't at all. So, there you go. Bales, when are you actually going to bring Dacos and Baz in your team, says Lee? I've got no idea. Hopefully soon, but yeah, it sucks not owning either. Why are these 2 games at once, says Moonboy? It's a great question, and I've got no idea, because the AFL don't know how to fixture. Not Darcy, geez, that shit, says Moonboy. Agreed. Cameron going to be the forward to pick in game day squad. Already kicked 5 goals. I put him in the prime time fixture, but I also had Darcy as well. But I think your love score gets wiped out, I'm pretty sure. I'm thinking of bringing in Sanders for Connor Buderick. What's your thoughts? I don't mind it. If it's for next week, Andrew, I'm not sure. But I don't think I've seen this much carnage to start a season before, says Mega Bear. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah. Leave my boy Ash alone. Bales is all I have. Sorry, Moonboy. I don't have him. Sorry, I've got Whitfield. But he kicked to him, so it's fine. It's fine. It's just the fact that I've watched it for 3 weeks and Whitfield has it. Sorry, Ash has not kicked to Whitfield or passed to him once. Not even a handball. So, Bales, that's the first time I've seen Ash kick to Whitfield. Exactly, Dylan. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's the first time I've seen that happen. So, but Whitfield started well. He's done 27, so which is good. So, hopefully he keeps going. I just need these other guys in the other game to start going, like Bruin and Jakes. Like, I don't know how they're going, but they need. I'm just checking now, but they need to get going. The fact that the Cats are smashing the Bulldogs is not good. There's a hit out for Grundy. So Grundy, there you go, free kick to Heaney. But Grundy does, hang on, is it? Yeah, Grundy does seem to be still winning these hit-outs even in the middle, even if they've got a Lear in. I thought the first one he didn't. Grundy's around the place. No. There's Ash with a kick. That is a shocking kick. There's Oliver to Ash. Ash, what are you doing, man? Why are you going middle? There's Whitfield again. Whitfield with a handball. Yeah, Baz on 62. Yeah, Rao. There's Grundy, fumble, but he got the handball away just. Warner with a handball. Here's McInerney. Probably will have a shot at goal. And goal to McInerney. Jeez. Jakes is on 6. Bruin's on 7. And we're halfway through the quarter. Have either of them come off? No, Jakes hasn't come off. Tanner Bruin's already been off, but the fact that Jakes hasn't come off and he's still not going well, I'm starting to get bloody worried with Jakes. I can't be too mad. I don't think he was one I was fairly confident in this week in terms of rookies. Has a half back role. No Buderick, but Bale's picking on Ash tonight, says Moonboy. Bruin's getting burnt a lot and both teams not chipping at all. Yeah. Bruin 8, Jakes 9. Bales, that's the first time I've said it before. Cool, I'm up to date. think there was another hit out for Grundy. Grundy, the good thing is Grundy does seem to be covering the ground really well. Like back to like last year when he was dominating, like he's covering the ground really well and getting involved the heat. Don't think you'll get anything here. Oh, Callahan dropped the mark there. Mills, that's just a shit kick. I don't know what you're aiming to do there. Fonte, where's Whitfield? Is that Whitfield there? Oh, he was going to Whitfield. It was a shit kick though. Whitfield with the kick. That's a great kick from Whitfield. Glad these games are on the same time. I'd rather watch this than Bruno and Jates getting burnt, says Dylan. Yeah, it's probably a good point. Yeah, I don't have to watch that other game and watch them both getting burnt. I think is Whitfield on 32 now with that kick? I think he is. Yeah, that's just bloody Jakes. Oh, man. Hang on. One of the pets is at the door. I don't know what's going on. Give me a sec. I'll be back in a sec. I'll just see what the pets are doing. Someone's at the door. Hang on. And of course, I get back and Grundy bloody fumbles. Bloody handball. Sarong struggling also, says Stu. That's the other thing, right? People probably went Jakes or Sarong. It's just, I could have gone Blamires instead of Jakes. And just, but then again, I wouldn't have any ability to swap Grew into the mids if Naz is out. So actually, no, I made the right call for the team. It's just isn't working at the moment. Nothing for Grundy there. Really hope Grundy gets going because I've got him bloody VC. Love a big score. Grundy short. Oh, no. Bruno up to 16, says Mega Bear. Just hoping keep going. I need Jakes to get going as well. Cameron on 6 goals now, apparently. Bloody Grundy, man. Stop giving free kicks away. Bloody got pinged for bloody holding the ball. Seriously. Right on the bloody quarter time as well. So, Grundy shit start. Crippling depression bails my team, says, yeah, Max. I feel your pain, mate. I feel your pain. McInerney doing well again. Yeah, he's doing well. But let's go through these scores. So what do we got? We got Whitfield on 34. Is this going down or am I going to have to... No, I don't think this is going to let me bloody scroll through the scores. So I'm just going to have to go through them on my phone because computer just does not want to load properly tonight, which is really frustrating. All right, let's go through these scores. Alrighty, so we got Whitfield 34. Top scoring at the moment, which is nice. Blakey, 34. Mills, 33. Rowson's on 33. I've got him in a draft league. That's good. Oliver, 32. Gothard, 28. Gothard was the pick. God, Gothard would have been so handy this week for a lot of coaches. McInerney, 26. Good start from him. Ash, 22. Grundy's on 20. So he's had 7 touches, Grundy. It's just the fact that he hasn't tackled yet and he's given away a couple of frees. So what's that? He's got 16... Has he given away... I reckon he's given away 3 free kicks, I reckon, Grundy. Yeah, Grundy's given away 3 free kicks in the first quarter. That's why he's only on 20. Otherwise, he'd be on probably well over 30. So he's still going all right. It's just the free kicks are annoying. Madden's on 17. Green 16. Green 17 as well. Sorry, Callahan's on 16 as well. Warner's on 14. Heaney's only on 13. He was actually one of the pivot options I thought about instead of Naz, but at the moment with the tag, I'm probably glad I didn't go there. Jaiserong's on 8, Bice on 8 as well. Yeah, so a few lower scores, not amazing scores tonight so far, unless you like Whitfield's obviously going well. If you got McInerney, he's going pretty well as well. But all in all, not amazing. So yeah, Jeremy Cameron 6 goals already, bloody hell. And Jake's been on the bench for 4 minutes. That's fantastic as well. So what do you got? Jeremy Cameron's on 77. Yeah, right, that's nice. Baz 62. Richards 53. That's amazing. He's playing and actually going well. Manor 50. Holmes 42. Kenny's on 40. Edwards 36. That's nice for those that got him for some cash gen. Sanders on 34. Fraser 27. Dale's on 26. So that's what I mean. The whole Dogs defence is just not scoring. Bo's 24 along with Stewart. I don't know why I said Bo's probably on for draft, but Emmett 23. Tanner Bruin's up to 20 now as well. Selwood's on 18. Bont's only on 16. So like, that says everything. And then Jake's is on 9. He's the lowest scorer besides Wiltshire, who's only had 2 points. That's just, yeah, very frustrating. Yeah. Ollie Bont to get going, not doing good, says Caleb Fife. Yeah, I knew that this run coming up wasn't good for Bont, and I still trade into him in Supercoach. I still started him in Game Day Squad this week when I was thinking about fading. I should have faded, knowing that they were going to tag. I knew they were going to tag him. I still backed him in to get a good score, but yeah. Just have been looks like going to be a frustrating night for fantasy, I think, on a lot of fronts. Jake's 5 minutes. Get him back on the field, for God's sake. Man. I captain Dacos. I captain Nick Dacos VC Angus Anderson. Nicely done, Angie. Be happy with the Nick Dacos captain. Bullard's getting flogged, missing English, says Karen. I think so for sure. Z8 says, why have one Friday night game to ruin your fantasy weekend when you can have 2? Oh, yep. I like that's a good one, ZH. I like that one. I'm the opposite to you, Bales. I hate Whitfield and love Ash. Says up the Crom. Yeah, I'm the other one. I don't hate Ash. I just get annoyed when I see Ash a lot of times just completely ignore Whitfield. If I've got both, it's fine. Grundy 26 at quarter time. Is he? Still says for me he's on 20. So unless it's updated just like in a second and it's going to update. But at the moment, I still see 20. So I hope he's on 26. That'd be really handy. But I think he's only on 20. Yeah, he's only on 20. Jakes just needs 10 for break-even, so at least he won't lose money time to trade, says Maltesing. I didn't think it was. I just thought with Buderick being out, I just thought he was going to get so much ball back there and be one of the main guys behind... I was wrong, sorry, Bal. All good, Corey, all good. What's going on with the Bulldogs, says Moon Boy, just not going well. But yeah, I just thought with the fact that Buderick was out, GMHBA can sometimes, because it's a smaller ground, these halfbacks can actually get some decent scores. So I just thought, yeah, Jake should be good. His lowest score was 67. Everything ticked the box. So, yeah. Can I put this ticker back on now? Is that going to affect the stream too much? Hopefully that's fine now. Yeah, just very frustrating from Jake's. I think a lot of people filled him though, so we're not the only ones. Jake's he's still on the bench. He's been on the bench for 8 minutes, and they haven't looked like, and the goal's just been kicked. So I think that he's going to have shit tog. I think this is going to be bad for Jake's. Like Jake's tog is on 61%. Like he was one of their better players over the first month, and now they're just not playing him, which is really, really annoying. So next score's underway. So Sarong with a handball, Grundy with a handball. Like, it's easier for me playing Jakes over Sarong, and Sarong isn't going huge either. But if Sarong decides he's going to go big, so it's starting to rain a little bit now. There's a kick in for Whitfield. Good, he played on, and Whitfield goes short to Ash. See, Whitfield got no problem passing to Ash. It's just when it's the other way around, Ash doesn't pass to him. Lockie Jake, 63% tog. Hope he's under 50%, and we get the emergency. Yeah, we're not good. That's not going to happen, unfortunately. And I got Sarong emergency, so it doesn't matter. It's going to be crap either way. So I'd rather Jakes just start to get going and maybe put a couple of 30-point quarters together or something and actually get going. There's Grundy with another handball. He got a hit out as well, so there's Heaney. Warner as well, so Heaney got Heaney's hurt behind the play. I don't exactly know what happened. Sarong with a kick. I don't think that was a mark for Sarong. And that'll be out of bounds on the full. So what happened with Heaney? So it was, the Angwin body check. Whitfield, short Whitfield. Odd man, what are you doing? Why do these players continually pass to players that are under pressure and they've got a player that's free? Does my absolute head in. Like, you got Whitfield appealing for a short kick and they just go, no, let's not. So Finn Callan just thrown it out when he had Whitfield there as well. Jordan. There's Grundy. Grundy with another handball. Grundy getting involved a lot. I'm liking what I'm seeing for Grundy. Here's Warner with a handball. Grundy's certainly getting heavily involved with a lot of things they do. And Kerno, that's a goal. Yeah, it's starting to bucket down now. Getting a bit wet at the SCG. So not going to be good for our outside players off half back, which is annoying. Grundy loves a handball, says Henzer. Yeah, no, he doesn't kick it too often, but he's a ruck, right? It's different with Whitfield when Whitfield's actually got a really good kick on him. But, yeah, I'll take it from Grundy. He should be on more than 20. What's he on? It says Grundy's on 25. I thought he's on more than 25. But maybe he's only on 25. I just wanted to put up a big score. I in VC, so I really need a big score from him. I'd much rather just lock in a good VC score than have to go into a captain. Considering the other one I actually thought about, VC, was Archie Roberts on debut. I actually thought about going the VC on him, but I thought, no, go Grundy, good matchup. Still plenty of time, still only a couple of minutes into the second quarter. The only way Grundy's going to start to rack up a big score is if he starts tackling like he did at Norwood last week. There's another handball for Grundy. That's no tackle for Grundy because Aliad got rid of it to a teammate, which is annoying. Oh, geez, Bedford had heaps of space. There you go. He's got Riccardi. Geez, that's an ambitious kick for Cole, but he kicked it. Jake's 10 minutes plus on the bench, says Lee. For fuck's sake, Bevo. Get him on, you idiot. What a disaster. Oh, my God. And he's not going to come back on now. It's only a minute and a half to go in the quarter. Oh, no, he's back on. Emmett's the one that's on the bench. Still, though, it's still not good. It's still a disaster. They're getting smashed, and they're just not going to chip round. So Jakes won't put up a good score. I'll be happy if he gets to a 50 from here. But he's not going to. Could I've taken Jagger and benched Jakes? Yeah, I could have, because I could have put Farrow into defence and played and got Jagger 64. Now, if that goes to Sydney, that could be no, I'm going to say tackle for Grundy. But every time our players are tackled tonight, it goes to their teammates and it doesn't actually count as a tackle, which is incredibly frustrating. Everyone has Jake's as Maltese. Not on the field, they don't. There's still a fair few that don't have Maltese. It's like 50-50. Fun fact, all my players tonight have gave away a free, says Up the Crop. Yeah, I think you're probably right. I think mine have as well. I think all of the players I've got, except Whitfield, I think he's the only one that hasn't. Is that a free kick for Grundy? We got a handball, and then he got it. Yes, Grundy. Tackle as well. Good. Keep going, Ruck Pig. That's better. Got the handball. Don't think he got the second handball. Then he got a tackle, which is lovely. The fact is, if this is going to be wet, there's going to be repeat stoppages, which I think will mean Grundy will start to rack up these tackles and get plenty of the ball. There's Heaney with a handball. Oh, Bedford, watch out. Warner's inside for Blakey, but he doesn't want to pass it, just continues to bounce. What a joke. What a joke this is, says Up the Crime. Bevo doing his thing, says Stu. Yep. Yeah, it's frustrating. Well, at least Grundy's starting to get going a bit. So if Grundy can put up a good score, that's fine. But yeah, the Jakes one's frustrating. Yeah, because I could have just taken either Jaggers' score or played Blamires. Yeah, oh well, can't really do anything about it now. Just got to hope Jakes can turn it around. No, everyone went Gorner Grundy last week, and there's no talk about Brad Ottens, who scored a 150 for me last week. 21 for Bond at halftime, says Karen Fife. Yeah, right, that's a bad one. Jake's score just doubled, says Hansa. Did it really? Well, that's a positive at least. Jake's on 17 now. Yeah, still not good. Still, even though he got maybe a possession or so, or a couple there, it doesn't matter. Still doing pretty crap. He probably got, a holding the ball free kick? 8 points. Pretty much. As long as Sarong and Jakes do about the same for my own team, then that's fine. But just hopefully Grundy can keep doing his thing, and hopefully Whitfield can keep going. What kick is that from Lloyd? That is a shocker. Is that... No, it's Buckley. There's Ash. Get Whitfield back on. No, another turnover from Ash. We've got hit out for a boundary throw in. Everyone might have Jakes. Not sure what his field percentage is. No doubt high, but quite a few on the bench. Bruin 26 halftime, but feel that it will still get 80 pluses. Corey, I hope so. That'd be good if you can. There's another Grundy hit out. McInerney, that was such a shit kick. He didn't even look up for a teammate at all. Just goes to show, despite their pop score at the end of the day, they're still rookie, says Mega Bear. Yeah, well, it was the fact that he hadn't gone below 67 all season, like in the games he played. I just thought, Bicey, good mark. Why are we switching it? Why is it every time I don't want them to switch it, they do, but every time I want them to switch, they don't? There's McInerney again. Another goal for McInerney. So McInerney's going along quite nicely. He's up to about 42 points, I think it will be, when they had that goal. Is Jake's playing forwards as Kobe? I'm not sure. Obviously, I'm watching this game, so I couldn't tell you, unfortunately. Look at that. Bicey getting up. Good mark. So what do you got? I think, is it half time of the other game? think it's halftime the other game. Yeah, it is. So we'll quickly go through these scores. So we've got Jez is on 89 with 7 goals. Ed Richards on 74. That's very impressive. Baz on 67. I think he slowed down a bit because he was on 62 midway through that quarter and he only got 5 points to end the quarter. Dempsey 62, Blitzarv 60, Leber 59, Humphreys 56, Kenny 53, Guthrie 53, Jack Martin and Manor both 50. So it's a high-scoring fantasy game. It's just not many of those besides Baz owned by many in Classic. What else we got? Mitch Edwards 47. That's good for those that got him for some cash gen. Is Whitfield not back on? Surely Whitfield's back on. It's been like how? No. How does it say Whitfield's only been on the bench for 3 minutes? I think it's been a lot longer than 3 minutes. Anyway, where were we? Holmes 45. A little bit unders, but you probably think if Geelong were up by a fair bit, he probably gets to a good score. Oh, it was McMullen that was that player before. I didn't know who it was. Just had the short. I thought he had longer hair. Sanders 37. He started well. It's disappointing he's only on 37 now. Dale's on 34. Stewart 33. Fraser 29. Brun 26. Bont 21. Selwood 21. Jake's on 18. Is that a tackle for Grundy? Or is that holding the ball for Grundy? I reckon that's holding the ball for Grundy with a tackle on Toby Green, I think. Go back to Grundy. Grundy's there. Go back to Grundy. Bicey. Come this way. Go to Grundy, mate. Go to Grundy. Oh, what are you doing? You literally kick short to someone. You're not... God damn it. No, now they're bloody switching it. Oh my God, Wicks is actually hitting a short kick for once. Haven't seen that happen. McCartan, have you actually looked out to the open side at all? Or... Come on, Grundy. Grundy, it's yours, mate. Bloody Bicey got in the way. Here's Heaney. Wait, what's happened here? Grundy short. Oh, they've gone to Grundy. That's an awful kick. Grundy kept it in, but that was to save the last touch. That was a shocking kick, was it, from McCartan? Grundy's still 44, though, so he's still going along really well. Missed your pod this week. How did Jackson not get DP pieces, Kobe? I think he just didn't play 35% in a position. So that's why he didn't add it. So I think Grundy's come off for a bit of a break. Well, now it says Jake's on 17 now. So they must have added a point and taken away. Yeah, so we really need Jakes to get going in the second half. Why Jake's no good, says Minamoto. No idea. I'm obviously not watching that game, so I just think that the Dogs are just getting pumped and the Dogs just haven't had the ball. I think that's probably got a lot to do with it, but I'm not sure. Obviously watching this game, so just can't keep an eye on that one as closely. Just seeing, is Whitfield back on? Yeah, he is. He's there. He's in the middle. Oh my God, Wick's actually handballed. There's Chad Warner. He got the handball. Oh, Kerno, you had Heaney there. There's Warner with a kick. It's actually a really nice kick to Lloyd. Really nice kick from Warner. So what do we got? We're halfway through the quarter for this game. So Whitfield still hasn't... He's obviously back on now, but hasn't scored for a bit. Obviously been on the bench. Still got half the quarter, though. But what do we got here? So halfway through, we got Oliver obviously going really well on 56. Grundy 44, going along nicely. Just, yeah, if Grundy didn't give away those 3 free kicks, he'd be actually going along very, very well. Ash is on 44 now, so he's really racked up this quarter. McInerney 42, Mills on 40, Gothard 38, Whitfield 37. Warner's up to 32 now as well. Callahan and Heaney both on 26. Sarong's only on 16. Fonty 12. And then Hannaford on 10 for any of those that jumped on him just on the forward bench. Yo, Buzz, how we doing? Says Ben. Oh, yeah, going okay. Just fantasy the roller coaster up and down, as it always is. Really need Jakes to have... Oh, if he can have just at least a 33-point second half, get to a 50, it's not disaster. Like, take a 50, probably lose 15, 20 points, probably. But if he can somehow have like a 40, 50-point half and get to near a 70, that would be really handy. There's a handball from Warner. Nothing for Sarong there. I think that... Is that going to be a bloody tackle for Sarong? Handball for Heaney. Oh, Heaney's going to get it back here. Heaney with a kick as well. It's probably going to go out of bounds. That'll be out of bounds. That should be a free kick for Lasso. Hey, hang on. Hang on. I thought they said that those were going to be paid free kicks. The umpires said that if the ball goes out and the player just tries to touch it and it goes out of bounds, it's a free kick. Because they haven't tried to keep it in. So what are we doing? Why are we changing this rule every week? I don't understand. Like, if that was what the rule had been all year, that's fine. But so they keep bloody changing it every single week. Here's McInerney again. McInerney going along really well. There's Warner with a kick. That's a bad kick. Oh, hang on. It might actually work, though. There's a... Oh, God, piss off, Amadi. I think that'll still be a tackle for Whitfield because Giants got the ball, but... And Laverty just banging it on the boot. Not looking for a target. Ah, bloody McInerney just hid the way from Whitfield. Whitfield, if Hannaford gets this, Whitfield could get it here. Bloody Hannaford. Shit kick. There's Sarong with a handball. Heaney with a kick. Giants are they're just rushing every single possession. They're just not like hitting teammates up at all. McInerney again with another handball. McInerney's really getting busy. I think he's up to 50 already. Slippy Jimmy says, yeah, I've been watching the game. Dogs just getting pumped and can't get their hands on the pill. Rogue Solo says, I'm guessing Nick Newman going to be a must-have next week. I don't think he's a must-have, but he's a very good option. Obviously, with a ton and a good score against Collingwood. It was a good matchup, so, like... Oh, who was that? Was that off Whitfield? Don't know if they count as kicks or not. If it just comes off their foot accidentally. On the AFL app shows Jake's touches coming in, back pocket one in the middle. There's Mega Bear. Yeah, he's playing off he's playing in defence, from what people have said. Minamoto, I was so frustrated with Carlton for resting Union in the third round. Same thing with round 3 against the Roos. Do you mean in the third quarter? I want Grundy to get back on. Can we just like have a shot at goal or something? Just have like a... Good, Roberts, thank you. Now, get these interchanges going. Get Grundy back on. Whitfield really slowing down his hands. I was on the bench for a fair bit. He's still on 41, so it's not too bad, but I'm needing to start to get going again. I never expect him to go big in this matchup either. Sydney matchup, really tough matchup. So if he gets a ton, I'd be happy. Jake's -2 score correction, says ZH. Of course, they can't just leave the bloody players that are scoring shit alone. They got to take away points, don't they? Roberts hits the post. Is this Whitfield kick in? Yeah, Whitfield kick in. Now play on elsewhere. Come on, Whitfield, you know what to do, mate. Just going to Ash there. Ash, go back to Whitfield. See, your handball to Callaghan. Don't even look at Whitfield's direction, do you, Ash? You've done it once. Hannaford, you got Whitfield there. Hannaford, you've got Whitfield there. These players just continue to... bloody Hamling. Had friggin' Grundy to take the mark and you decide to intercept it. Trades me this week. Dev robbed Anderson, Blackiston, Archie Roberts. Don't have any other bullets as Mega Bear. Nice trades, mate. Like those. Ben Hayes got Whitfield and Sarong in this one. I'm trying to be positive even though I have had every injury and out this year, excluding... excluding Sherry. There's Sarong with a +6. So Sarong's now overtaken. Jake's now. This year, excluding Sherry, and I got Dawson, Myers, Budrick, Robertson, and Zorka out this week. Oh, bloody hell, that's... yeah, mate, sorry to hear that. That is a lot of bullets. It's a lot of people on 44 now. So Heaney's made his way up to 44 now as well. There's a hit out for... There's a handball for Whitfield, and there was a hit out for Grundy there as well. Out of bounds. Newman's the GOAT, says Minamoto. Yeah, he was good last night. I nearly went him over Naz, just with the talk of Naz missing, but I didn't end up going there. So, didn't miss out on a huge score, but obviously, 102's, or 101 I think he got, was quite good, particularly for his price as well. You're getting about 20-odd points of upside with that score. I think Grundy got another hit out. There's Grundy with another handball. So Grundy just doing his thing. Just needs some tackles from Grundy now. There's Whitfield a handball as well. Whitfield going to get it back. Whitfield a kick. So Whitfield's doing his thing. Rouston, that is a shocking kick. Where's he going? Like to Fonte, but it was a bad kick. And that'll be out of bounds. Hopefully Max Holmes goes big from here, says Minamoto. Alex Foz says, I always get the paranoia when I check fantasy out after one game and I've been projected into the 90,000s for a bit. Happens every week. Yeah, I get the same as well, thinking I'm like 90,000 rank, but I keep forgetting that's just the round rank. But no, I have that same bloody fear. Yeah, if this rain's going to persist, I can see Grundy racking up a heap of tackles in this second half. That'll be out of bounds again. And if it's just going to be repeat stoppage after repeat stoppage, Grundy's going to do his thing. Rouston, though, going well. 54 for Rouston. Ash and Baz, I really need but I need a forward for Budrick next week, so probs go Cosy or something. Trades were Nakos and C-Mac in for Zorko and Myers. Yeah, a lot of those trades. Obviously be happy with Nick Dacos as well, right? So there's a tackle for Grundy. So Grundy's going along really nicely. Free kick, I think, for Roberts here. No, you can't give 50 for that. Not in these conditions. Go to Grundy. Roberts, go to Grundy, man. You're not switching in this weather. You're not switching in this weather. No, apparently we are switching in this weather. That is a shocking kick from Wicks. Straight to a 2-on-1 against Sydney. And punch through by Blakey. Calvin Fife, thoughts on these trades? Only way I can get Farrow in is going Wayne Miller to Farrow and Budrick to Petrarca, or do I save the cash and go for a cheaper forward? Who would the cheap forward be? Like, could you keep Millerer and go someone else to Farry Calum and then go Buderick to another forward? I'd prefer to do that. I wouldn't want to trade Millerer. Just he's put up some solid scores lately. Straight to Roberts. Is that Grundy? No, it's Warner. Warner with a mark. Warner, go to Grundy. Go to Grundy. Here's Grundy. I was hoping for maybe a free kick or something. Not to be. Here's Whitfield again. Whitfield with a kick. Oh, that'll be a free kick against McCartan there. I'm getting Naz next week, says Minamoto. How many games did you get to during gather round, Bales, says Stu? What was it? Thursday night, Friday night, 2 on Saturday, so 5, because I went to Sunday as well. So 5 games of the 9, which is good fun. I highly recommend for anyone that hasn't got to a gather round yet, and if they can get to a gather round in the future, I'd highly recommend getting along. It's, for me, the best weekend of the year for mine. You're right, Grundy's covering the ground really well, says Henza. Yeah, he is looking really, really good. So Grundy dominating the hit-outs at the moment. It's been another stoppage as well. Geelong match back in 1 minute, says Ben. Probably good time, actually, because this has only got 2.5 minutes. We might be able to chuck on that for 15 minutes. Hopefully see Jakes actually score a bit better. Oh, a bit of a random question, but if you have an emergency on both bench defenders, which one gets put on the field of the two? The lowest scoring defender, Oak, is the one that you get, unfortunately. There's a handball from Sarong. And that'll be a free kick for Whitfield for last touch. Yep, Whitfield free kick. I thought Granny was going to take the mark then. I was going to say that'd be an impressive mark in these conditions. Whitfield's such a better kick than Ash. No offense, says Dylan. Oh no, I agree. Geelong game back on now. What's the word on Nazbal's list of the traders, and he pulled up properly at training, says Mega Bear. And that's the thing I've been actually quite frustrated with. I've heard absolutely nothing. There's a tackle from Sarong. So Sarong's actually going to be on about 30 odd now. So he's going to be doing a fair bit better than Jakes. I haven't, and that's the thing I've actually been quite disappointed with, is that I've heard not one word about Naz all day today. Like, none of the media outlets have said any updates about it. They apparently had a captain's run. They had a captain's run today. But no news about it at all, which is quite frustrating. I thought that someone like him, they would have actually reported about it. Like, he pulled up properly at training. I'm still bringing him in at the moment. If he's out, I've got Sinclair as a pivot, as that's where I'll probably go. So I guess I'm fine with that I'll get Sinclair, but I know a few people got Sinclair already, so you probably pivot to a McCluggage, Rankin, Zach Bailey, Sarong, like Caleb Sarong, someone like that maybe you pivot to. Maybe Cozzy if you don't have him. That would be the other pivot, a pretty good pivot option. That'll be out of bounds. So many repeat stoppages. Is perfect for Grundy. What a miss with Gothard instead of Doveston. Yeah, bloody Gothard, 47. Yeah, he would have been a really good pick. Jakes 15, piss poor, says Ben. I emergency Jakes played Sarong, which is good. Jezza 7 goals at halftime is nuts, says Ben. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm just disappointed I played Jakes. Bont 21's cooked, says Ben. That's why I switched to Roberts. That news spooked me, says Mega Bear. Yeah, I'm Roberts and Naz in at the moment, so I've actually got both coming in. So, yeah, I'm just hoping Naz plays, but if he doesn't, I've got, there's Grundy. It's just so hard. You're not going to take marks in these conditions. There's a tackle for Grundy. If Grundy can really like get a heap of these tackles in the second half with the weather, could be a big second half potentially. Free kick against Chad Warner there. I was on Chad Warner all week, but now I switched to just locking in Petrarca. I just think track will be less of a headache. Warner's doing pretty well though. Says Henzo. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I like Petrarca. So V Dynamite got VC on Hines feeling a bit let down, waiting for a big half. Well, particularly with them going Geelong going really, really well, I think that Hines will probably get involved a fair bit in the second half. You got Whitfield, quick. Laverde, quick. Nah, too slow. Then you go back to Iden. Unbelievable. And Whitfield probably would have got it. Or was that Hannaford? Maybe. Grundy needs to piss off, though I'm salty I went Gorn. Should have backed the ruck pig in. Ash again with the turnover, says Dylan. Minamoto, Sarong on my bench and Jake's on field. How do I fix this? You can't, unfortunately. Chad Warner's a pain to own, says Ben. And Nasai is not in injury list. I just had a look, says Andrew. Yeah, he just put up properly at training day. So, all right, let's have a look at these scores. So, funny enough, top scoring player from the game so far is actually Harry Rouston with a 65. So, bit of a surprising one to top the scores. I've got him in drafts, so that's really handy. Grundy on 62, so really good. He's obviously dominating hit-outs as well. He's up to 4 tackles, which is good. So, hopefully Grundy keeps going. Oliver 59, Whitfield on 57, going along okay. Ash 54, Heaney 52, so Heaney going along well as well. McInerney 50, Blakey 50. Then you've got Guthard 47, Chad Warner 43, that's not too bad. 15 touches is nice. Callahan 36, obviously getting tagged by Jordan. Jai Sarong's on 34, so bloody double Jakes' score in the first half. That's really, really frustrating. It's funny, like Josh Sarong, I don't feel like has done much at all. It's just he's had the 2 tackles and he's had 3 marks, which has helped. Anyone else here? Toby Green's only on 25. Fonty 24. Hannaford 21. Yeah, so all in all, nothing like too bad there. So yeah, apparently Jakes. Wait, so Jakes has had 2 minutes on the bench. So he must have played the first 2 minutes and gone straight to the bench. That's just shit. Well, I think that's what's happened. Yeah, Jakes played first bit of the quarter, then went to the bench. Did he score anything while he was out there? No, he didn't. Jakes is just, no, he's not going to put up a good score, is he? I should chuck it over to the Geelong Bulldogs game now for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Tanner Bruin's already had 8 points in the quarter, which is nice. But Jakes is the one I really need to get going. Like, just get to a 50, 60. Like, don't cost me like bloody, and us like 30 points. $42-point quarter from Grundy. We love to see it, says Henzo. Well, yes, we do indeed. Cannon 5. My defence is Whitfield, Miller, McKercher, Houston, Coleman, and Jakes. Maybe Dersma to Farrow, or do I trade Dev Rob and Budrick to 2 mid prices? But that means I can't get Farrow. Yeah, I wouldn't trade Dersma. Definitely not. Is that Bruin? Yeah, good diving mark from Bruin then. So Whitfield, Miller, McKercher, Houston, Coleman, and Jakes. I wouldn't trade any of those guys, obviously. Can you go? Is there any way you can go Dev Rob or Budrick to Farrow? Is any of them in utility or midfield or something? Edward's going well, happy with that. Bont 23 says Ben. Rankin and 350k in the bank, or Track and 90k. Track's going to be the guy that's going to be a top 6. So that's probably what I would say there, if that makes your decision, Oak. Do you want the guy you're going to keep for the season or not? Because he's probably the guy you're probably likely going to keep more longer. Could be time to trade Jakes. He's made his money, says Ben. Jakes has gone forward, says the great wall of Jinby. Oh, bloody hell. If he's forward, he's going to do nothing. I didn't have a loop until Xavier Lindsay got dropped. Best thing he's done all year, says Stu. I think, Taezer did that as well. He's keeping Lindsay and he looped Jake, so that's obviously good for him. I would have loved to have been able to loop. Wait, Sam Darcy out, looks bad. Dog flag chance gone, says Dylan. Yeah, if he's done an ACL, it's a massive, massive blow. Looks like they'll be doing Connor Budrick to Rouston and Scrimshaw to Nasai and having 838k in the bank. I don't think I'll be bringing in Rouston, Andrew. He's had a good score. I wouldn't be bringing him in. Jakes has been bad, but the pain is eased a little with Bont doing badly too. See, I always try and I think of that at one point. Then the other thing is I just want all my players to score well. So it's like even though another player's doing bad, it's like that would be potentially like we'd gain in terms of points. I've need no DP at all, which sucks, says Caleb. Is there someone else you can trade for Farah? Otherwise, I just wouldn't be I just don't think I'd be doing it then. Minamoto says Lib. Is that you're saying Libba is out? Is Libba injured as well? I've got him in a few draft leagues if that's the case. Yeah, Libba's out. Yep, Libba out and Darcy out. So, yeah, not good. Wonder if there's any stats for how many fielded Jakes. What's wrong with Holmes, says V Dynamite. Not sure. Ahoy Bales missed the round preview tonight. How much are you jumping at the Naz news, says Mitch Finn. He's still coming in for me. So he's still coming in. But I've got Sinclair as a pivot. So I've got a really good pivot option. Whereas a lot of people have already got Sinclair, right? So that will make it a bit tricky. Jakes v Sarong decision 8 looking good, says Will. No, it's not. No. People who fielded Jakes over Sarong, says Will. Yep, no, very frustrating. No, Jakes is there. Was Jakes in the midfield then? Or was he just... Jakes is still in defence. So I don't know if he was in the midfield then or if he was just a halfback pushing up the ground. Jakes being thrown around everywhere, says Will. Was he in the midfield then? Or was he just up high because Libra out with concussion will miss next week as well? And there's Dangerfield. They're just getting absolutely... I know. Apparently that... There's a tag for Jakes. Yes! Well done, Jakes. Come on, man. Keep going, mate. We need... Just get to a 50. If he gets a 50, that's fine. Just tap, mate. Just tackle your way to a good score. Danger, you ducked. No, you can't. You can't pay that. Danger bloody put his bloody shoulder down. You can't pay that as a high free kick. Sanders gone missing in the second half, says Mega Bear. Jake's in defence, says Minamoto. Where's Jake's playing, says Up the Crom. In defence from what I've seen. They'll probably put Jakes forward to replace Darcy. Nah, I don't think so. Going to be watching the Brisbane game, see how Bailey goes. I want to target him, says Mega Bear. I guess we'll see, right? So, just need Jakes to just get to a solid score. Just get to a 50. I'm not asking for a heap, right? 50 is not a lot. It's probably about, 29 points from me if, with that. Oh, that tackle when he puts him to 9 unless he's touched it other than that. Dogs just don't seem like they want to use any teammates at all. They just bang it long, not looking for a target, whereas Geelong are hitting targets. Or, hang on, Bont's sore. I don't know if there's... Well, Tanner Bruin's starting to rack up now. There's another +6 for Bruin. Is he playing off? I think he's playing off half back at the moment, Tanner Bruin. There's Jezza again. Yeah, Jake's in defence. He's definitely in defence. Apparently he got called to play on then. They're just getting out-muscled at the moment. Brun cooking, says Lee. Jake's is so done, Bale, says Ben. Oh, it's not done. It's dogs just aren't playing well. Oh, there's the concussion. So it's Danger's just completely come through and collected liver. There's Jake's handball. Good. Now, Jake's, come on, mate. Now get the +6. Get the +6. Jake's, got him short. Richards. Yes, Jake's. Good. +6 for Jake's. Good. Dangerous kick, but nice kick. So Jake's just got 8 points there, which is nice. So, yes, Jake's +8 there, says Will. Got Jake's on the bench with Farrow D6. Sorry, Bales. Jake's racking, says up the crom. Not quite yet, but he's getting himself to an okay score. Danger loves concussing other players, says Doron. I just don't think he has a lot of care when he goes into contests. And if he collects someone, he just collects someone. It's not, so probably not great. Bont just doing cardio, surely at least gets a 50, says Caleb. Yeah, well, for non-Bont owners, this is obviously, you want the lower score to get him cheaper, right? But for those that got him, this is certainly not good. Well, Jake's back to 70 plus, so says Stu. Nah, not yet. I just want a 50. If he gets a 50, then that's fine. But he's had at least a much better start to this quarter than others. Well, it's saying here that he didn't get that tackle added, which he should have the tackle added. I don't know why they didn't add that tackle, because it was a clear tackle. So they better bloody add it, because he clearly got the tackle, which means he's got 12 points for the quarter. Jumping on second half, Jake's bandwagon, says Will. Jake's outscoring Bont. I'm watching Cats for Dogs on my mobile and doing this watch long, says Andrew. Mr. TPP with a goal. So is that Kennedy that's on Baz at the moment? I was hoping Jakes wouldn't get the Tog threshold, but because Darcy and Liber out, he'll probably have to start there. Oh yeah, he won't play like low Tog now with 2 injuries. That'll be a Dogs free kick. Now, Dogs, can we get a switch going or something? Get a switch, get Jakes involved. That'd be nice. Switch it. Jakes is in the middle. Hines, look in the middle. No. So maybe Jakes is on a wing potentially. Who else had Windsor on the Pines, says Stu? I haven't owned Windsor, so that's probably the only one I've missed that I'm glad I didn't have. But it would have been, Sinclair and Windsor over Bergman and McCurch, which I certainly would have preferred, even though Windsor's been frustrating. Had the choice between Baz and Bont a few weeks ago. Chose Baz. This is always a risk of players who are number one tag target on their team, says Doron. It's a good point. It's a good point. And Baz isn't. It's Holmes that is the number one tag target. I feel like Baz is starting to play really good football that they may start to go to him, but Edwards 85 would be great, says Ben. Yeah, for those that held maybe English, you'd be pretty happy if you got that score. There's Baz with a kick. Selwood, Mark. Switch it, Selwood. Switch it, Selwood. Oh, you idiot. Oh, and he turns it over. Get rid of him. Unbelievable. Has a bloody teammate there, and he goes, no, I'm not going to switch it. Jezza for number 8. Is it going to make the distance? No. Dale's going to mark it before it goes over the line. No, it's bloody Hines. I thought that was going to be bloody Jake's then. Oh, that is a shock. What is that kick? He actually had Jake's there as well, and he just turned it over. I've got Jake's on field with Windsor on the Pine. Have Baz Vice, though. Jakes doesn't know how to have a second half like Angry Anderson. I was worried with him only at 70 at half time last night. Yeah, it's just the fact that was a closer game. This game's not close. So I just can't see him having a big second half. Just saying, was there any additions in the other game? Doesn't look like it. No, hit the post. No, so no real adjustments in the other one. So Bont's on the bench at the moment. Geez, that would be awful if something happened to him. Why do the Dogs not hit any uncontested marks? They're just kicking to, like, contests. Oh, Jakes is like this. Jakes is like near the ball, just not getting involved. See Kennedy, just a quick kick out. Not really looking for it. There's Jakes. Jakes with a handball. So it looks like he's on a wing at the moment. So there's a Tannerbrunn tackle. Yeah, they're certainly checking Bont out at the moment. Jeez, this would be disaster. There's another Brunn tackle. There's like 3 doctors around Bont at the moment. Certainly some little issue there. Is this where we need, like, if there's congestion, we just need Jakes to get some tackles. Jakes is there. If the ball pops out, go to Jakes. Go, Jakes. Oh, no. It looks like Jakes is on a wing at the moment. There's Oscar Baker on his own. I've lost count of my forced trades for injuries and Supercoach, says Karen. Hines 56, not good at all, says Mega Bear. I've got Bont and Holmes, there goes my season, says Z3X. Bont looks properly on the bench, says Will. Is Holmes a must trade out? No, he's not a must trade out. How did the Dogs beat Brisbane at the Gabba and Crows in Adelaide but get smashed by the Cats and Hawks? I think English is such a big out. Is this a night of carnage for the Dogs tonight, says Mega Bear. It looks like it. This might be the worst I've seen Dogs play for a while, says Will. Yeah, it's just these injuries could be pretty brutal. Petition for broken tackles to still count as a +4, says Doron. Oh, mate, I wish. Be pretty handy. There's Baz +6. Baz just keeps racking up. What's for dinner, Bell, says me boy. No idea. Happy Bont and Jake's own over here, says Porter Dennis. Mates. Pretty bloody brutal. That's out in the full. Please be Jake's free kick. Yes, Jake's free kick. We'll take that. Good. Jake's points. If they add that tackle from earlier, he should be at least into the 30s. Lovely kick. Lovely kick to Croft. But Jakes gets +3, I'll take it. And drop marks to Tyrone, says Stu. Miss Brunn, says Will. I'll take the Miss Brunn if it's for Jakes, because Brunn's actually going okay, and I think he will still go okay, the fact Geelong are up by so much. Bont's back on the ground. How long till the second half starts? So we've got a minute and a half till the other game. So I'll switch it over now. Yep, so the goal for Croft. And we'll switch it back over to Sydney and GWS. What's happening here? Oh, for God's sake. Now we've got a bloody lightning delay. Okay, so we will go back to the Bulldogs Geelong game. So we'll chuck it back on the Geelong Bulldogs game until the other game starts, because it looks like we're going to get another half an hour break. AFL Fantasy will find a way to make us all annoyed by robbing Jake's points, says Will. Yeah, so Jake's is on a wing. He's on a wing. He's on the far wing at the moment on, was it Jack Martin that was over there? Yes, switch it to that wing. Yes, go to that wing. Switch it. Go to Jake's. Go Jake's. Jake's Richards, you idiot. What are you doing? Yeah, good on you, Ed Richards. Absolutely. Well, he's not a spud. I was going to call him a spud, but he's not a spud. But that is just a shit decision. He's got a short option, and he goes, nah, I'm going to go to the more difficult option that's under pressure. And that's the reason why Dogs aren't winning. Well, they're not going well, because they can't hit a target. Oh, and see, Ed Richards can't hit a bloody handball either. That is shit. Baz is racking, Bale says Lee. Yeah, I know. It's frustrating as a non-owner, but oh well. If Jace could get to 40 at three-quarter time, that would be huge. Come on, Jace, get him. Oh. Chip in the last piece. Geelong says Mega Bear. Thoughts on McInerney next week, says Will. I think we've missed the boat on McInerney, but he's been a good pick for those that went him. Go to the right, Bramble. What are you saying to wait for? Is that Bont? I reckon the doctor's with Bont again. I reckon Bont's done. I think Bont might be done here. Oh, no, that's O'Donnell. Okay, no. Sorry if I got anyone worried. That was O'Donnell. It just looked like Bont. Jeez, but O'Donnell injured potentially as well. How dare they ignore our fantasy players, says Will. Exactly. Trading in Caldwell round 2 over Baz Nakos is so painful, says Ben. Yeah. Switch it, guys. Yes. Is that Jake's? Oh, no, it's bloody Fraser. And he goes to a bloody 2-on-1. God, the Dogs just aren't even trying to hit targets. They're just kicking to hope that they can get a bloody player to mark the ball. Now, Jakes is right there, Fraser. No, he's not going to pass him, is he? No, he's not. Bloody idiot. Will Lewis, oh my God, what are you doing? Just have the shot at goal, man. And here's Baz again. Oh, piss off, Baz. If I had the money to bloody go him over, say like a Naz, I could have just gone locked in Baz. But I thought, no, go the value. Now, Dale, can you switch it, please? Oh, of course, they bypass. Oh my God. Oh, this is annoying. They're just bypassing Jakes every time. I mean, Jakes, you could like go to the pocket and get a bloody kick. You're just going to stay on the 50, aren't you? This is just not good. That should be I don't think he marked that. I reckon he juggled that over the line. Ball just keeps going past him, says Doron. Jake's having one of those nights, unfortunately. Yeah, he's not going to put up a good score. They're bypassing him at every opportunity. They're not even looking for him. I would have much rathered him not play. Just Been managed again. Don't play. I would have then played Blamires on field and I wouldn't have worried about it. Ziggy, would you play Windsor, Grill, or Blamires? I've got Grill over Blamires at the moment, so I'd go Grill. But Grill Blamires, I don't love. I hate the matchup for Windsor this week. And how Baz is racking up bloody tackles as well, and he's holding the ball. For fuck's sake, man! Like Bulldogs, any danger of any sort of manning up, not tag, but they're just not even interested in like going to him. Like Jake's like, why are you just jogging to potentially get a tackle? Go Jakes, go Jakes. Oh, that won't be counted as a tackle either because it went to bloody teammate. Okay, Jakes, come on, give it to Jakes. Will Lewis, you are shit. He is so bad. He's got no idea what to do. Like, he falls over, he bloody handballs when he shouldn't. Like, he's so bad. Why on earth did they bring him in? And he fumbled even when they gave it to him there. Absolute spud. All right, well, let's have a look at the scores, but they're not going to be pretty. Unless you got Baz. Yeah, Baz 112. Ed Richards 107 as well. Dale 67. Holmes 65. Manor 65. Edwards on 61. Sanders on 60. Bruns on 55. That's okay, considering where he was. Stewart 46. Selwood 43. Jake's on 28. Oh, my God. He didn't get that tackle. He better get that tackler. He should be on 32. But it's still putrid. It is so bad. Oh my God. Why did I not just play Blamires with the better matchup? Swap bloody Dev Rob onto the mid bench and just take the score. Like, Bond's on 27. Like, people say, oh, Jakes is going better than Bond, but I still look at it as, yeah, just I want my players to do well. All right, I'll be back in 2 sets, guys. Just go get a quick drink. I'll be back in a sec. Alrighty, I'm back. I saw someone say they did give those give that tackle to Jake, so he did end up on 32 at 3/4 time at least, but still not good. And I see people saying that Baz is going massive, which is very frustrating. There's Tanner Bruin with a handball as well. Like, I don't know if we can somehow eke out like a Jake's goal, maybe. That'd be good. Is he on the bench at the moment? Yeah, Jake started the quarter on the bench. Of course he did. Even with all these bloody injuries. Well, O'Donnell apparently is out for the game. Libba out. Darcy out. But no, Jake's has got to come to the bench. Of course he does. Hopefully comes on. That should be him done for the quarter if they've only got 2 people on the bench that they can rotate. We had Baz 117. Even had Richards on 118 as well. Going along nicely. Tanner Bruin up to 67 as well, so that's pretty good. He's saving this score pretty well. Yeah, Jake's 32. So, like, hey, if Jace can get 18 points in this quarter and get to a 50, then I'll take it. What did I miss when I was out? Doron, this Jake's game's reminding me of that Bice game versus Crows last year, if anyone remembers. Yes, I do remember that, and that was not good. I reckon he'll get 56, says Stu. Well, that'd be pretty good. 24-point last quarter. It's not unrealistic. And it wouldn't be a complete disaster if he went there. So they go, yeah, cool. There'll be someone out there with Bont, Jakes, Libba, and Sarong on field. Yeah, probably. Like, Sarong's not bad. He was on 32 at half time. So like he can probably still get to a good score from there. Is that a free kick for Emmett? Yep. Emmett, look to you. I don't know if Jake's on the wing or if he's come back on. Yeah, Jake's is back on. Oh, West, go to Jake's. Davison, go look. He turned his back. What are you doing? I don't think you can kick 50. He turned his back straight away. Unbelievable. Imagine if we could have got that somehow gifted to us. A bloody plus 12 if he would have gone back and kicked the goal, obviously. But any opinions, guys? Got 861k for a forward. Try and decide between C-Mac and Ginnivan. I would go Rankin ahead of the Hawthorn boys, I think. I'd rather those if you can. Baz VC, but C on Cheese, what to do, says Doron. Oh, if Baz, as long as he gets another, a couple of points, he goes 120, you take it. I wouldn't be shocked if they try and put some attention to Cheese after what he did to them last year. Remember, he had 54 touches. He was allowed to do what he wants. I sort of wonder if they put someone on him. There's Holmes with a kick. I wouldn't mind a turnover. Oh, no, here's Neil. And Jezza, Mark. Bell's not happy with his places. But what's funny, though, if I'd remove Jakes, I'm actually, like, my night's not too bad. Like, I've got Grundy VC, 63, so he must have been able to hit out, which is nice. Whitfield, 57. And then Brunt, who's doing okay. So, like, the night's not actually going too bad. It was just if I didn't have Jakes on field, I'd actually be pretty happy. Like, if it was Blamires and I could just wait. Like, Blamires he might do shit as well. Who knows? Is this Jakes? No, it's bloody Selwood. Of all people. Jakes isn't even, like, the reason I don't have any faith that Jakes is going to get to a good enough score. That'll be a tackle. Please give Holden the ball. That'd be nice. If that was anywhere, it's funny. If that was anywhere else other than going out of bounds, that would have been holding the ball. But I'd imagine he gets that tackle at least. So, but yeah, Jakes just doesn't seem to be getting in good positions, like, to get the ball, like, for plus sixes or even just getting the ball in general. That'll be a free kick to Dogs. I thought it might have been off of. Yeah, it's off Wiltshire. Yeah, yep. Bale's breaking some walls. Clarko style. No, not quite. What are you doing? Bale's quote from the 17th of April 2026. Right. Yeah, okay. Umpire, we get that you don't have to do signals to every single person standing there. Just give the ball back to the player and get it moving. Jakes is there. Sarong, you got Jakes. No, not Sarong. Bloody Selwood, you've got Jakes. I got the wrong player there. Is that Jakes? Good. Kick it, Jakes. Yeah, Jakes with a kick. He's kicking to no one, though, so it's not a great kick. It's still a kick. Porter Dennis, no tackle. It should be, because he tackled him over the line. So they really don't want to add these tackles for Jakes, do they? They had to bloody... Wait, Bont. West. Where's Jakes? He was on the wing. He should be around this bloody... Around here. Where's Jakes? Where's he gone? It's like he's honestly like he's disappeared. Honestly, I don't know where Jakes went. It's like he disappeared. Will by umpire to player already standing stand. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's very frustrating. Salem out, Lindsay out, no Rivers, no Jath, no May, no Bowie. Does Windsor take kick-ins now, says Ben. Yeah, maybe. Yep. Who knows? Will he play in the defence? Well, he's named at halfback, I think, but... It's behind. Tail counts if it affects the disposal or causes stoppage. It should count, says Port Dennis. Yeah, it should. But we're talking about champion data here. Where's Jakes on? Like, he can't be on the bench again because he literally just came back on. Got Warner and says V Dynamite. Well, Warner's going along okay, isn't he? He was going okay. I think he was on 40 odd. So Jakes is playing forward now because he's not on a wing. Because if he was on a wing, he would have got involved. Oh, we just need a hope for a Jakes goal. God, Will Lewis, you are not good at all. Yeah, he's just caused a turnover. He is not AFL standard at all. He's so bad. Like, he's making errors that odds kickers wouldn't make. Seriously. And Jezza with a goal. Jezza with his 8th. Jake's playing forward, says Lee. Yeah, yep. And he's forward, which is just brilliant. So he's on 35. Jake should be on 39. Like, they should add that tackle because he grabbed the guy on 2 minutes. I don't know why they didn't add it already because it was an obvious tackle. He took him out of bounds. Like, I don't know what they... Sometimes I honestly don't know what champion done need to see to add a tackle. I really don't. Does Jizza kick off both the equally well, says Daron? Oh, pretty much, yeah. He's pretty good on his right peg as well. Dogs just cannot win a centre clearance at all, which is very surprising with the players that they've got in there. Yeah, Jakes is 100% forward. He's definitely not on a wing anymore, which is, I don't know why they've moved him forward. All we have to hope for as owners is hope that he somehow nabs a goal. That's what we've got to hope for. Will the Sydney Derby be cancelled? Getting worried now. Just bought in Warner. What happens is... no, I wouldn't be worried about it getting caught off just yet. It's a half an hour delay. It's not like they've delayed it a full hour or anything like that. So, no, I'm sure it'll get underway at some point. Yeah, the AFL, John Ralph tweeted 44 cents ago. The AFL's views that the Giants-Sydney game will still recommence. They are keen for the show to go on. Sydney and GWS are aware there is a point where the game could be cancelled and Sydney would secure the points, but league will do all it can to play on. So, yeah, that'd be really shit if it did get. So we're now at a 10:02 start for the City Giants game after another lightning strike reset, 30-minute delay. For God's sake. Would the scores just be doubled, maybe? That'd probably be the fairest way to do it, I'd say. Just double the scores of what they were on at halftime. So where's Jakes? He's on the other side of the ground where the ball's nowhere near. Like, to be going towards Jakes and the ball goes over his head. Yeah, Jakes ain't getting it. Jake's not getting anywhere near 50. I'm just praying he can somehow scrape his way to a 50, but I just don't think he's going to. Like, I would have thought with Buderick out, he was going to be playing off half back. And here's Baz for another +6. Baz, mate, can you just stop, please? Like, seriously. I just thought with Buderick out, that Jakes was a shoo-in to be off half back. Bloody, you know, Michael Selwood is really the one that's ruined Jakes, because even though they're playing together, it's just he's just kept his role. There's Jez looking for another one. No, Davidson intercepted. See, Davidson didn't even look for an option, just kicked it long. This is what we got. We got to hope for a quick break from the Dogs and a goal, but that we're not going to get that, are we? Like, yeah, okay, intercept. Okay, Jake. Okay, where's Jakes? Where's Jakes? No, they're not going to switch it. They're just going to keep it on the same goddamn side. Okay, that's a good kick. Hines, now switch the ball. Oh, for God's sake, man. I don't know why I'm even watching this game. This is just hard to watch. And Jez with number 9. So apparently Rory Lobb's come to the bench with a hamstring injury apparently. Stu, F this, let's watch the Lightning. Yeah, probably would be a lot more interesting. Yeah, so Jakes, I don't reckon Jakes is going to get that tackle added, you know. I reckon they're not going to add it, which is bullshit because it should be added. Because it caused a stoppage. He took him out of bounds and it was a stoppage. Well, if the Dogs are trying stuff, why not put Jakes at half back where he actually played well the first few weeks? Why are we chucking him forward? Like, put Davidson forward, put someone else on a wing. Would make much more sense. Oh, hang on. Jakes is at half back, I think, now. Because Jakes is in defence at the moment. Switch it. Selwood, switch it. Oh, you fucking absolute spud. Let's kick to a contest, shall we? When we had options open and it was bloody Jakes on the outer side. And that'll be another goal for Geelong. My God. This is just hard to watch. This is shit. Absolute shit. Bloody Jakes was free on the other side. No, looking at him now, there's no one there near him. Easily could have switched. He had Baker there. Instead, Selwood the spud goes, no, I'm gonna kick long to a contest, and then you give up another goal. Bloody idiot. The word Jakes has been said so many times tonight. Yeah, it has, and it probably shouldn't have been, but it's funny. Now the ball goes forward when bloody Jakes is up in defence. Rodelson, sounds like you have Jakes on field bales. Try having Bont hard die. Oh, yeah, no, I would be a lot more annoyed if I'd Bont, put it that way. Did you go for the Dogs, Andrew? No, I tipped Geelong, being in Geelong. As soon as Jake goes back, they get it forwards as well. Yeah, exactly. Yep, that's what I was saying. As soon as he goes into defence, they all of a sudden get it forward and they kick a goal. Is it going to be goal the way? No. We just need a cut, like even like 2 quick +6s, like just to bump that up to near 50. I'm not asking. I don't think we're asking for a lot. We're asking for a 50. Bruin hasn't scored, still on 67, says up the Crom. Yeah, no, he hasn't scored much for a little bit. You would imagine though if Geelong were up by... Wait, how was that a Baz free kick? The ball just went out. It wasn't kicked out or disposed out. That was well defended by Buku. Give it to Jake. Oh. Go to Jake's, please. Please, just +6. It's all we're asking for to get him to 40. Oh, Jake's kicking. There you go. Jake's with the kicking. So he should be on 40 if they were going to add that tag, but they're not going to, so. So Bailey had Riley Sanders short. Okay, it's actually a good kick. To Croft. No need to handball to Ed Richards there. See, Jake's with the kick-in. This is what I thought was going to happen. I thought he was going to have 3-4 kick-ins, maybe a couple more, like depending, like 15 kick-outs they would have had with how many behinds they've got. I just thought he would have been in defence. Shocks me that they didn't start him there. Lob out with a hammy, says up the Crom. Yeah, no, another injury for the Dogs. And they're big, important players as well. Like Darcy obviously looks like that'll be an ACL. Lob, who's also very important to them, he's out. O'Donnell is out. Lib is out. That's 4 out. 4 of their 5 on the bench. So Ed Richards is the only fit guy on the bench, and he was the one coming into the game. Wait. Oh, bloody, it's Will Lewis. I thought for a second it might have been Jake's. See, oh my God, he's shit. Please tell me that you guys agree with me that he's shit. From what I've seen, he has not done one thing up to any sort of acceptable standard at all. It has been turnovers, shit kicks, like it's been horrific. No. Oh, please don't go to Baz. Oh, for God's sake, really? Let's let the one player on the ground that's done everything free in the 50. He's going 140. He's going to go 140 again. I think they're trying to get it to Jez because he's obviously on 9 goals, but yeah, that'll be a goal for Baz. Fucking seriously. Let's let the one player that's dominated tonight, along with Jez, let's leave him free. Absolutely pathetic. Will said Jates can't get benched now. Oh, I wouldn't say that. He might be the bloody one player that they just go, let's bench him. I'd like to think not. I'd put bloody Will Lewis on the bench, but... No, Croft has just come to the bench. Yeah, O'Donnell, Lobb, Libber and Darcy. So even if... hang on. I'll just have a look here. Any update with the game. All we need, really, from Jakes from here is 2 plus 6s. He's on 38, unless they had that tackle where he's on 42. But if he's on 38, just 2 plus 6s. It's surely not much to ask. 5 minutes to go. No, Will Lewis fumble again. It is laughable how bad he is. Give it to Jakes. Oh, and bloody Geelong fucking intercepted it. That was going to Jakes. God damn it. That should be holding the ball. Selwood. Come on, Selwood. You know what to do, mate. Bloody 50. Jakes is there. Yeah, he was, Will. Yep. And Dale was going to him as well. He's not going to get any more points, is he? He's going to be stuck on 38. Like if they switched it here, he's on. Because I see him on the other side. Please switch it. Yes, okay, come on. Bailey Williams, come on. Switch it. Didn't even look once. Oh, you bloody idiot. Seriously, how shit can you be? That'll be on the ball. Yep. So Tanner Bruin at least gets the free. But seriously, my God. So there was the 2 plus 6s just gone. Ignored switch and a shit kick from Dale to not get to him. Is that a Sanders free kick? Please switch. For the love of God, please. Jakes is there. Jakes is there. He's still there. No. Bloody Sanders. My God. Don't think that'll be Jake's tackle. I don't reckon that'll be Jake's tackle either. Bruin got a handball. Oh, my God. Yeah, no, they didn't add it as a tackle. So that's potentially 2 tackles for bloody Jakes they're not going to add. So he's had 6 points in this quarter. Bloody whole quarter you've essentially played and you've done nothing. Please go for a point and please Jakes take the kick out. No, Dale will take it. Please give it to Jakes. No. Where are you going, Dale? Like, you've gone to nothing. Is Jake's here? Please tell me he's here. Oh, yeah, he was there. They just ignored him, which they've done all night. For God's sake. And they're just going to keep chipping around. They'll keep taking time off the clock. Fucking Geelong. This has been absolutely pathetic from the Dogs. I understand they've got injuries, but this is almost as bad as I've seen the team bloody play for a long time. Can't even hit a bloody target. So, Bose, what? Please, for the love of God. Jakes is there. Please tell me this is Jakes. Okay, Jakes is next. Please go to Jakes. No, let's switch to the opposite side of the ground where bloody Jakes is. No, are we going to him? No, we'll turn it over instead. Seriously. Oh my God, this is pathetic. And Cameron will mark it. He'll kick his 10th goal. This is pathetic. This is absolutely pathetic. My God, absolutely pathetic. Oh, hang on. Oh, we got the third quarter starting of this other game. Will this game actually bring some joy? So what's the 50 for? Wait, Bond got 28? My God. You're not going to roll back the Zorko trade, surely, says Stu. Why would I be rolling it back? Don't think there'd be a reason for me to roll it back. It was over the Dogs when the media kept banging on how they're undefeated, says Moon Boy. Oh, it doesn't help when they have all these injuries, but they didn't help themselves either tonight. They were putrid. Does that count as a kick for Grundy? Is that Whitfield? No. Bloody Ash. Max Holmes only 96 and he's my captain, says Minamata. Yeah, it's disappointing considering like how well Geelong won. Certainly would have thought he was going to go more than that. Cannot believe bloody Jake's only outscored Sarong by 6 at the moment. Well, I think it's only 4 now because I think Sarong got a handball this quarter. Baz got 145. My God. Maybe this is the year we just got to pay up. Baz just keeps putting out these absolute monsters. Bloody dry Sarong +6. So there you go. Sarong is officially past Jake's now. Fantastic. Whitfield. Oh my God, that is an awful kick, but it still works. +6 Whitfield. Oliver's played well tonight so far from what I've seen. Out of bounds. I'll have to go get dinner now. See, it says Andrew. Catch you later, mate. I guess I'll take the Baz VC here. Can't get too greedy. Yeah, 100% you take that one. Baz just knows how to find the pill. It's kind of crazy to watch. Even if the state of origin, he still racked it up. Just the same, says Minamoto. Yeah, he's good. I've Baz and... Oh, no, that was Doron that said that. Minamoto says, I have Baz and Max Holmes, but I'll put the captain on Holmes because I was told Holmes is going to play better. Yeah, damn. I did have Baz at... What was it? No, he's Sarong again. Sarong, go away, man. God damn it. Why did I play Jakes? I should have just bloody played Blamires or something and gone, Jakes was rested, and here's Sarong again. That Gothard, yeah, it should be a goal. No, got the handball. Bedford will probably kick it though. Yep. What's Sarong up to now? 50. My God, fucking seriously. What a joke. This is just shit. Why is this now stuffing up? Come on, Ruck Pig. Need you to put up a big score, mate. Really need a big score here. Do we just hold Bont after this says Shonks Day? Yeah, you've got to. Everyone will bring in Bont in probably maybe 3-4 weeks because he's going to get so cheap with that 28. I still can't quite believe he scored 28, to be fair. And it wasn't an injured score either. 28 from he had a bit of a knee concern at one point, but is this where I wish bloody Angus Anderson played after Sydney? Because I'm looping Jake, so I could have just held Zorko and traded someone else out. And then got the wrong score, but I'm not going to do it now unless he goes 100. But I don't know who the rookie would be. Go Grundy. Give it to Grundy. Give it to Grundy. Handball to Grundy, Blakey. Dale are playing now, says Jay Sutts. No, I don't think he scored well either. So Lions will score less than Jake's Master Stroke, says Stu. No, I don't think he will. I don't think there's much chance at all he scores less than that. He's got Richmond. What do I do with this rubble? Copped every bullet in the sun, including uniques. Oh, mate, this season's been pretty shit, to be honest. We all look forward to the bloody footy season, fantasy season starting, and we've just copped it left, right, and centre. Is that a Grundy free kick? Oh, I thought it was a Grundy free kick. I don't know how Rowbottom ended up with it. Grundy's gone deep. Go, Grundy. Free for Grundy. Oh, you got a handball at least. His follow-up work is incredible, Grundy. So, Wicks, do you want to... Any danger of looking for a teammate? Go, Grundy. Go, Grundy. Oh, no, bloody handball didn't go. I thought the handball was going to him then. That was a throw from Oliver. Jeez, he did not get rid of that. How did the umpires not see that? Warner with a kick. Like, Wicks, do you ever want to just look for a target? I know he went to Grundy, but seriously. That'll be a tackle for Grundy. Yes, Grundy. Keep going, mate. Need a big score here. Oh, look at Grundy go. Look at him. Go, Ruck Pig. He just got the +5. He got the mark and the handball. Love that. Look at the hard-working man. He ran bloody for ages just to get a +6. That was magnificent. Come on, Grundy. If you want to cheer me up tonight after bloody the Jake's disaster, a monster score would be very, very handy. Oh, McInerney, how are you dropping that? Apart from Jake's, I've had a great week, to be fair, says Will. My week probably, to be fair, is going okay besides Jake's. It's just having a 38 sitting there on field at this stage of the round is just so frustrating. What's happened here? Free kick for Sydney. If Grundy could kick for goal, he'd be #1 fantasy player, says Doron. Gothard and Phil keep going, mate, says Moonboy. It's always the good players that get done. I've always got Dawson on the bench. What is this season? I've also got Dawson on the bench. What is this season? No, it's shocking. I want to see Granny Lang attack at every stoppage like he did last week, says Doron. It's going along pretty nicely at the moment. He'll probably come for a rest now, I'd imagine. But, yeah, hopefully he keeps going and getting it done. Dale had 99, says Jay Studs. Oh, did he? I didn't realise he got 99. He had a lot of kick-ins, to be fair. Like, he could be. He's cheap. But the Dogs' run isn't great. Do you think it was fair Grundy's brother couldn't win it last year? I don't know. I would have still given it to Kyron, to be fair. Like, he earned it. He outscored everyone. It's not like, what really could Grundy tell him other than say, I'm going to go 140 this week? Like, every player probably wants to have a good game every week. So I think it's a bit stiff, but I'm not, unfortunately, the judge of it all. So it's just pinballing around at the moment. There's just no repeat stoppages in this game at the moment. It's just like bloody pinball. Like, Jordy didn't want to look for an option there at all, mate. Just wanted to kick it forward. Where's Whitfield? Is he on? No, because Ash is on. And Ash is always the one that comes off. Evening Bell says, LRYS. Evening, mate. Hope you're going well. Can't play at Norwood every week, says Slippy Jimmy. Oh, God. Oh, Harvey Thomas, that is a shocking kick. Do I take Baz 145 or Sheets will go as big as Vossi? No, you take 145. Someone out there as Bont as their captain, says Boyd Dennis. Surely no one put him captain against Geelong. Geelong was like the one where I was like, no. Like, and this is why I'm actually quite scared for Butters in a couple of weeks. He'll have Mullen, which I do not like. I think, is it next week? Like, that is a horrific matchup. At least Jake's makes cash as well. Honestly, I don't really care about the cash that he makes because he's on my field and he scored a 38. If he was on my bench, I'd be fine with it. But the fact that he's on my field with a 38 is just... don't like it at all. Goal. Should bring Whitfield back on. Locked in Smith VC, thank goodness, says Christian. Nicely done, mate. Excuse me. Really got to find a way to get Baz into my team. Yeah, I might need to. Mullen not tagged forward, says I love tomorrow. No, he'll definitely go to Butters. It's the most obvious tag probably of the year. Mullen on Butters. Harkin said Vossi should be banned for that question. 8% captain Bont. Far out. Yeah, right. That is disaster. Really not feeling great about Butters. Need to see some big gains from him, says Doron. Oh, he went 118 last week, so it's pretty good. It's just he's going to get Mullen next week. So surely Porter got plans in place for that next week because he's been nullified very, very badly both times. Go Whitfield. Got the terrible handball from Whitfield there. Wait, so Ash is on. It's always meant... It's normally Ash comes off for Whitfield, so I don't know what they've done there. Good tackle from Iden there. No, goal from Papley. The points I lost on Jake's will be made up with Lombard being on my field. Oh, hopefully Lombard goes well for you, Stu. Emoli says, hey, who would you field out of Windsor, Grill, Blamires, and Murdoch. And who would you trade in now? Zach Bailey and Isaac Rankin. Thanks. I've got Murdoch and Grill on field, so probably one of those two. And who would you trade out of Zach Bailey and Isaac Rankin? Probably comes down to how many of these round 12 by fours you got. Obviously, Adelaide, Port Adelaide, North Melbourne, and Gold Coast. So if you've already got Sheasel, Rochelle, Petrarca, or whatever, and you've got a couple others, maybe that would lean you towards Zach Bailey for the buy. But I like Rankin for the value. So it just depends, Emily, how many round 12 by forwards you've got. Didn't think Jakes would be my lowest scorer for the week. Lombard comes his will. Oh, I think Lombard will go better than 38, surely. Any team that captains Bont this early would not be a serious player, says Slipping Jimmy. Oh, like Bont's always a captain option, right? I just didn't like the matchup this week. Henzer, thoughts on Jack Zeb as an option next week and get him for free? Oh, you can get Archie Roberts this week. He's pretty much like Jack Zeb at the moment. Will, by any person who had Jakes on field would not be a serious fantasy coach. Will, mate, be careful, be careful. I've brought in Rankin to cover forward Carnage, says DJ. Yeah, I like it. Explain Naz thinking I've pivoted to Pickett. Well, I like Pickett as well. Maybe just not going Naz just for the concern. There's Whitfield. Get a kick, Whitfield. Oh, what? He handballs so much. For someone that shouldn't handball as much as he does, geez, Bicey, my God, dude, surely Bicey knows his teammates there. There was no need to come back with a flight with that one. You just bloody hurt McCartan for no reason. Like, McCartan had it covered. Like, what, Bicey, what are you doing? There's just no need to come back with a flight like that. Gothard, bro, I imagine we picked him. Yeah, I know, 72. Far out. Gothard, a big miss, looks great, says Arcan. Yep. Of all weeks to be versing Cameron in draft. Says, yeah, Dominic. Yeah. Yep. Oh, Grundy back on. Good. Keep going, Rat Pig, mate. Need a big score here. Trading out Lawler this week. Who would you put in? I'm tossing between Petrarca, Pickett, or maybe someone like Ginnivan as a pod. The concern I have with Pickett is unpredictable. Track is he healed? Yeah, Track's healed. Like, he had an extra week off. He probably could have played last week. Or I thought there was going to be intercepted by Warner there. McInerney, yep. This could be another Sydney goal coming up here. LRYS, I think that's the username. Really comes down to how many round 12 by forwards you got. If you like, Petrarca's safer. For God's sake, Whitfield. Why are you trying to take on someone around that there? Bloody idiot, man. Sarong on fire, says Henzer. Yeah, it's really, really frustrating. Bloody Sarong. I should have backed him in and put him on field instead. He'd been safe the last few weeks. It's going to cost me like 40 points. Fucking seriously. Goddamn rookie roulette. Absolutely hate it. Oh, handy. That's a shocking kick. Hey, Bales, trading Petrarca and Phil Blamires or Robertson, Phil Doveston? I'd rather Roberts, I think, this week. Sorry, I feel like if you get here's Grundy, go Grundy. Ah. I feel like if you go Roberts this week and you just get a Doveston 50, that could be a good play. The smarter play, Tim, is go Petrarca, Phil Blamires, because you can get better. But I feel like you could miss Roberts if you don't go him. So I'd go Roberts and Doveston. You just field that, the F6 for the week. Maybe you can loop Doveston and Lombard, maybe. Why is Heaney just now all of a sudden getting all this free space? Did that count as 15? No. Yeah, Heaney apparently now all of a sudden is getting all this free space. Now Heaney's up to 75. I was the wrong bench too, Bell says me. But I think a few people do with the matchup. Grundy hit out. Keep going, right, pig. Is getting caught holding the ball -3. Yep, Will. Yeah, it is. Yep. Grundy, another hit out. Never picking Mr. Isaac Hardwatch Rankin ever again, says Will. Can't believe I didn't bring in Gothard. Just the name alone is legendary, says DJ. Oh, Mills, that is an awful hand. What are you doing? Oh, and Man's missed it from like 5 metres out. Like, what is Mills doing there? Like, he's handballed to... who'd he handball to? Handballed to someone when they're under pressure immediately. Go. Why are we switching that side? There's Gothard. Gothard just racking up at the moment. Far out. Oh, Iris to help. Yeah, okay. That makes sense, Iris. Yep, thank you. If you get caught on the ball, it's a free against, says Oz. Yep. Thanks, mate. Already feeling Lombard for Myers, unfortunately. Says, oh, geez, that maybe changes things. Oh, no, actually, no, but you're listening. Maybe it's just for 1 week. You cop the bad score and you get Roberts. Yeah, it would make me nervous having Lombard and Doveston on field. I don't love that. You're going to get more points for sure from Blamires this week and Petrarca. Warner with a handball. Can't believe it. Captain Adam Goods, he's still on 0. Pathetic, says Henzer. Hey, Bells, how long left in the quarter, says Oz. We've got 3 minutes 35 to go. Wait, why is that a free kick to Sydney? It just went out of bounds. Oh, Fred, that should be a free kick for Grundy. He's been pushed out of the contest. What an absolute load of shit. But he's standing there and he gets pushed out. Bloody, there was a shit throw in. His quarter's not really going great. Like, Grundy went well start, but he's only had 16 points in the quarter. Like, even Whitfield Nash have done nothing. It's not been a good quarter. Is that Whitfield? Yeah, Whitfield +6. He kicked it. Good, thank you. Yeah, I was starting to think for a bit there that Grundy was going to go 120, 130, but the way that he slowed up the back end of this quarter is certainly not great. It's just not... There has not been many repeat stoppages. I just thought with this wet weather there was going to be like a lot of repeat stoppages, but there's just not been at all. Certainly thought there'd be a lot more stoppages. God, Papley, that is a shocker. Oh, we get a stoppage. Bailey Smith, captain, says, Oz, nicely done, mate. I put myself in a pickle and can't pivot to Roberts because I fielded Jake's. Only way to trade him in would be to put McCarrick on the bench. Yeah, you don't do that, Iris. No way. Grundy with a handball. That was a shocking throw in as well. Ash with a kick. Gothard, you got Whitfield. Whitfield! No, not Gothard. That's played Harvey Thomas. Yeah, because Gothard would have made the right decision. Again, had Whitfield short. No, let's go long to a contest. It's a good decision. Yeah, there's been no stoppages. And of course, it's the Giants that have 5 goals, 16. It couldn't have been bloody Sydney that were in. There you go, +6 for Grundy. No, don't handball Grundy. No, he's going to handball, isn't he? Yeah, he got the mark though at least. Give it back to Grundy. Yes! Kick it, Grundy. Grundy, kick it. Yes! Go, Ruck Pig. He might be on nearly 90 then, at least. 3/4 time. Big last quarter to get 120, 130 would be lovely. That's Toby Green again doing that bloody foot thing, jumping in the air. There's Whitfield with a kick. Go, Grundy. Give it to Grundy. No, Papley's not going to do that. Warner with a +6. Blakey might have a ping here from 65. Only just came back to the stream and didn't see the Dogs game. Thought Wheat was going epic with Nakos VC Houston Steen, but had Bont and Jakes on field. Was he injured or just terrible game? Mostly a terrible game. I think he copped like a bit of a knee hybrid extension at some point. Played out the game, but yeah, it wasn't good at all. No, that's not going to make it. No, that will be 3/4 time. God, I've been going for ages, nearly 3 hours. We're going to be going for like 3.5 hours. Yeah, there you go. The bloody Toby Green again, bloody putting the knee up in a Kerno. I don't know why he has to do that. How is Whitfield only on 75 but Ash is on 81? I feel like Ash has done nothing tonight and Whitfield's actually been pretty good. Yeah, they both had 22 touches. So Whitfield's had 2 tackles compared to 1. Oh, it's just the fact that he's had 4 less kicks. Yeah. All right. Anyway, scores. Let's have a look at the... I'll go on my phone because it won't let me do it on the computer. It'll stuff up. So Rowson on 91, going along nicely. Grundy 89, going along well. If it wasn't for the 3 free kicks he gave away, he'd be on 100. Wait, what? Jake's on 46. Oh, he got the 2 tackles added. Oh... They did add those 2 tackles that I said that he should have got. They added the one when it went out of bounds and then the other one where I thought, it might not have been added. Oh my God, they added it. Who would have thought 8 points would make a lot of difference? Like 46 looks so much better than 38. I don't know why. 46, it's still not great. Like, you still was going to lose probably 20, 30 points, but he got near 50, so like that is at least something. And Dale got 103 as well. They must have had the tackle late for Dale. All right, so let's keep going through. But that's good at least. There's a little bit of feel much better. I don't feel much better. I feel a tiny bit better, but still 46 is still pretty bad. But anyway, Grundy 89, good. Oliver 83, Heaney 81, Ash 81, Whitfield 75, Gothard 75. Gothard was the one we missed. Jeez, if I went him over Gallup, I probably would have emergency'd him this week. And you'd be in a pretty good spot. So we've got Gothard, congrats to you. McInerney 69, Warner 68, Mills 62, Jai Sarong's on 56. So as a Sarong person put Sarong on the bench, if he finishes on like 66, it's only 20 points. It's not the worst. Fonte 56 as well. Finn Callahan 50. Yep, that's the tag. Toby Green 48 with 4 behinds, no marks, no tackles. Interesting stat line. Madden 43. Hannaford 32. Yeah, so there we go. So what Grundy went, was it 26 for the quarter? Yes, it's not awful. Just 0 tackles, which I'm a bit surprised. Only 6 headouts as well. So low stoppage quarter. Hopefully high stoppage last quarter. Grundy gets to, 41 points again to 130. That would be amazing. 30-point quarter would get into a 120. It's crazy that I could have bloody gone Baz over Naz this week. It just meant I would have got the upgrade next week. He's just so expensive. Sarong isn't going that well either, Stu. He's on 56. So, Blade Jake's on field, and I need Callahan to fight to the tag or it to go to Witt, says Red Lighting. It won't go to Witt. It'll stay on Callahan. Hey, Bales, do I feel Grill, Carroll, or Dersba, says Oz? I'd go Dersba out of those 3. You just know what you're getting. He's going 60 plus every week. I know you could have said that about Jakes and he popped the 38, but Dersba's a very, very good player. I think I'd be playing him. Sarong slowed right down after the start of the third. 28 for Bont, says Oz. Jakes and he doubled Bont's score. Who'd we all captain this week, says Oz. I've got Grundy VC, she's captain for me. Is that Bont's career low fantasy score? Probably would be. He's getting 70, says Lee. Red Lighting Bales, should I bring in a proppy Naz, meaning afterfield Lombard, or bring in Track, meaning Cook F6? Probably Track then. Because who's the other rookie Red Lighting you're playing? So it'd be what? Petrarca and which rookie? Just needs a few +6s, not hard, says Lee. Talking about Sarong there. I feel like this year we just have to part for these pigs, says Iris. Yeah, potentially. Jake's went up to 46, basically 50. Yeah, I'll take it. I said I'd be happy with a 50. Didn't quite get there. And the funny thing is with bloody Jake's, right, is he got burnt like crazy in the last quarter. Like, it could have actually been an all-time save. If he got added the tackles after. If it actually got those couple of +6s instead of a 46, you're looking at a 58. And all of a sudden, it's like, well, actually, that's not the worst in the world. And he saved it. But unfortunately, the Dogs just didn't want to pass to him. So, how are you taking from Grundy's VC, knowing people have NACOS 130, Baz 145? I don't look at what other people have taken as their VC. I just go based on my VC. If they go 110 plus, I generally lean towards taking it. But if they go 120 plus, I'd obviously take it. So I'm nervous that Grundy just gets a 21-point quarter. He goes 110, but I'll probably still take it because we've seen what happens. Like, look, Bont 28. Like, I know that wasn't a great matchup, but look at these guys that you think are going to go bigger. Like Jack Steele was on 90 last week, only got 102. Like, it doesn't always work out with these big scores. And the fact that I had an injured captain a couple weeks ago, I wouldn't be taking it on. There's Grundy. With a kick, good. Gets him into the 90s straight away. Ruck pick. 120 is I'd love that. So what's that from here? 30-point quarter. That'd be obviously fantastic. What do you take for... Oh, yeah, so for when Daryl backs says Oz, still I think it's 3-4 months away. Red lighting, the rookie I would be playing with track is Murdoch or Grill or Blamire. So it'd be like Petrarca and Murdoch, for example. There's another hit out for Grundy. So it'd be what? Yeah, Petrarca and Murdoch or Nasiah Lombard. I'd go Petrarca and Murdoch, I think. If it was any other week and Naz didn't have like a... Oh, hang on, Heaney's just gone over the... Oh. Hopefully Heaney's okay. He's okay. Yeah, I'd go Petrarca and Murdoch and aim to get Naz next week. To pay up for Zorka, I'm not trying to part for anyone else at this time, but hard watching BAILSDT do thing. Grundy! Oh, he's missed it. He got another kick though on a behind. I thought he was going to kick it there. Good start in the quarter for Grundy though. Whitfield kicking, which is nice. I reckon Whitfield's taken all 4 kick-ins, I reckon. Got about... Oh, that would have... Oh, no. Free kick to O'Halloran. See, he's one I don't rate. I don't rate O'Halloran much at all. I think he's a pretty average footballer at best. Go... Oh, no. I was going to say there was a switch on for... Free kick. Oh, Grundy. Grundy's there. McInerney. Go to Grundy. Oh, no. Grundy's now moving more to the middle. Grundy. Short to Grundy. No, not going to go there. Blakey, that is a shocking kick. Like, stop trying to pull off these bloody wonder kicks and actually just hit the simple targets that are there. Here's Callaghan. Callaghan with a kick. Not a great kick. Oh, yes. Right bottom. Go to Grundy. Go to Grundy. Let's go. Sydney needs to stop all the time having to just look for Blakey and just get him the ball all the time. So frustrating. Grundy, get forward. No. They're going to Marty. Grundy's is on 97, so it's like 23 points from me gets into a 120. Did anyone feel like Baz kept getting points taken off, but then getting a different amount of points added back on? Says Oz. I'm not sure. I wasn't looking at the scores close enough. You see Ash having some CBAs could make him a better target, says Henry Pope. Did he? Wait, he didn't have a CBA, did he? What's the VC line? Bales 110? I think so. I think if Grundy goes 110, I'll probably take it. I know that she's a good option, but just to be safe, I think I'll take it. Jake's over Sarong was a shocker, says Rippo. Yep, it was. Bale, should I be trading Ash or Sinclair to Naz? Says Oz. Definitely neither. Play Grill. That's a great kick from Kerno, says Will. Oz says Jagger, but if you're prepared to take a disappointing score, then Grill. Keep going, Ruck Pig, mate. Keep going. Whitfield, mate, get a ton as well. I'll just take a ton from Whitfield based on the difficult matchup. 116 plus says Stu. Well, that the hope is that Grundy just goes 115, 120, and I don't have to think about it too much. Oh, that so close to a bloody Grundy tackle, but he bloody got the handball there. How many times has that happened tonight from our players, where our player gets a tackle and the ball goes to them? There's a tackle from Ash, I think. Is that a goal from Callaghan? Yep, goal from Callaghan. Keeps the door just ajar. Only 18 points. Yeah, I don't think that'll be... Yeah, it wasn't a Grundy tackle, which is a shame. Oz, who needs to go more synchro? You're not trading either, Oz. I don't know if you just like playing silly buggers in the chat or not, but you're definitely not trading either. Just need a couple of Grundy. Yeah, Ash is playing CBAs at the moment, which is an interesting decision. Just really need Grundy to get some tackles here. Grundy's near there. If that gets punched his way. No, Jordan, mate, you ducked. You're not ever gonna get paid that. Come on, Grundy. Take it out of the ruck. Kick a goal. They got the hit out. Jeez, that bloody ball, bloody tumble past like 4 or 5 players. Oh, Blakey! Had bloody Grundy short. Absolute idiot. Kicked it over his bloody head. That would have been huge if Grundy could have went back and kicked that then. Where's Grundy? Oh, no, he's out on the wing there. He's not going to get forward. No, that'll be a boundary throw in. I don't mind repeat stoppages. No, is that a free kick for some unknown reason? What's the free kick for? Why is that a giant? Oh, no, it's not. What are we doing? No, it is a Giants free kick. What for? What on earth is that free kick for? I'm sorry, that's shit. What was it for? Grundy. Go Grundy. Oh, bloody drop mark again. Whitfield. You got Whitfield short. Yep, thank you. Whitfield +6. And Whitfield passes to Ash. See? Whitfield always passes to Ash. Not the other way around. Out in the full. Stringer, what are you bloody hitting McCartan for, you idiot? McCartan, go to Bice. Go to Bicey. Switch it. You've got Bice standing right there. What are you doing? Oh, McCartan, you absolute idiot. What on earth are you doing when you've got a free player in the pocket? Grundy? Grundy? Grundy! Oh, for God's sake! Who's given that bloody free kick away? For God's sake, seriously! Fucking Bice, you idiot! That is a bloody soft free kick anyway. For God's sake, really? Can anything just fucking go right tonight? Absolute horseshit. Absolute soft free kick. That is such a soft free kick. That should never be paid. And that would have been bloody Grundy the ton already. I wonder if Grundy plays the whole quarter because the game's fairly close. There just hasn't been really as many repeat stoppages as what I thought there would be with the weather. I thought there'd be a fair few stoppages, but there just hasn't been. There you go. Wick's doing his usual thing again. Not looking for a target at all. And just banging it long, hoping someone's there. Why is Jaiden on the kick-in? Where's Whitfield? What the hell just happened there? Why is Jaiden taking a kick-in? I reckon Whitfield and Ash on the bench. Yeah, Ash and Whitfield on the bench. What the hell is going on there? Who took kick? It says Oz. It was Jaiden. Grundy another hit out. Be nearly close to the ton. Come on, Grundy. Like, the umpire not want to call like a push in the back for Grundy there at all? Like, free kick? Like, seriously. Where's Grundy? Go, Grundy! Oh, shit kick from Bice. Oh, my God. Does anyone in either game tonight want to hit a target? No, there's the ton at least for Grundy. Just 20 points from here would be really nice. No stoppages whatsoever. And that's what I mean. There is like, it was a stoppage now because of fumble, but this game I thought was going to be high stoppage. It's just been no stoppages. My Zorka captain last week outscored Bond as my vice captain this week. Oh, did you go Zorko straight captain last week, Lucas? The conditions seem decent, says Stu. They do, but I just thought this game was going to be as a tight game, stoppage heavy. Not that the ground is just all of a sudden dried up. It's just still should be wet underfoot. It's just surprising that there's not more stoppages. Rose the Skull says, well, yep, no, he just kicked it. He got the bounce. So you get Grundy's on the bench at the moment. At least he got the ton. He's got on the bench now. So Grundy will be on the bench for probably, a couple of minutes, I'd say. And then he'll come back on for the final, probably 10 minutes or so of the quarter. So 20 points from here would be fantastic. Oh, Blakey kicked the goal. think Granny would come on just yet. Oh, that's a free kick for Himmelberg, surely. Oh, my God, he got slung off the ball. We got here Ash and Baz must-haves. F6 is Ben. Yeah, I thought Whitfield had been busier than an 84. I'm surprised he's actually only on 84. I thought he'd be on like 90 odd. Well, I thought with the Jordan on Whitfield, apparently he says up the crime. I'm pretty sure he is. It better not be, because there's no reason why you would flick that tag across. Not like Whitfield's been carving up. No, he's not. Whitfield just got a handball there. Well, I'll take a ton from Whitfield in this matchup. Sydney's not easy. There's McMullen. It's a good mark from Madden there. Thoughts on Bailey Williams and trading Lindsay to Farrow, says Caleb Fife. Yeah, don't mind that. Ash no, see, Ash had Whitfield for an easy handball, and he goes, no, I'm not going to go there. Gothard, go to Whitfield. And you kick it out in the full. Yeah, good decision. Seriously, these players tonight in these two games just don't know how to make a good decision. Blakey refused to put his foot on the line, says Will. Wouldn't be trading Lindsay, says Caleb. Not Josh Lindsay, but people saying, thank God Sarong's slowing. I wouldn't say just yet. Still 10 minutes to go. Still plenty of time. Give it to Whitfield. Man, yeah, good. Well done, Madden. Good stuff. Kick from Whitfield there. See, he got bumped on the kick, but still hit the target. That Stringer drop mark. I did have Stringer in a small multi for 2 goals, but looks like he's not even going to kick one. Heaney free kick. Heaney, don't switch it, please. Don't switch it. I want Grundy to come back on. Grundy really should have come back on already, unless he's come back on just now. I need a goal or something to kick. Time's ticking. Only got 9 minutes left. My God, Wicks didn't actually smash it. Oh, no, here we go. Hang on. No, I thought it was going to be a free kick to Wicks, but it was just downfield. Come on, Sydney, kick a goal. Okay, cool. Kerno lining up for a goal. Grundy should come back on now. Wick got crunches. Well, yeah, he's okay, though. He got up. He's fine. Watching Lockie Ash is actually so frustrating when you pay enough attention, says Rippo. Oh, he's on 98. There's nothing to be frustrated about. I looked at Jakeson Sarong, but I've Lombard, says Stu. Should I be getting Ash in next week? Seems to be in really good form, says Henry Pope. He's not value, but he's going okay. Can we get Grundy back on, says Has. Agreed. I know, it's frustrating. I don't know why they didn't do it already. They will come back on now. Good, the goal kicked. But instead of there being 10 minutes to go when he should have come back on, there's now only 8 minutes to go. Who's your favourite player of all time, says Iris? Probably Lairdy. Rory Laird. Only way I can get Farrow is trading Josh Lindsay unless I do trade Miller to him. Callum, I don't know if I'd trade any. I know Farrow's great, but I'd fix up the other issues. I just don't think you can get Farrow in, unfortunately. Grundy back on, says Will. Good to hear. 101 now. 19 points for Grundy in 8 minutes is the goal. That would be what we're looking for. Anything extra would be obviously a bonus. But 120 is just to tick over the solid score. I just don't know if he's going to get there, though. It just doesn't seem to be any form of stoppages, like, at all. He would have to get there by getting maybe some +6s and some tackles, but this game just doesn't seem like it's going to slow down with stoppages. It seems like it's going to slow down with just chippy chip. Grundy, he dropped the mark. Got the handball at least, but... And then Ash is going to get a hold in the ball free kick. Piss off, Ash. Yes, you're going to pass to Whitfield? No, see, again, he had bloody Whitfield there, and he ignored him. Blatantly ignored him. Bicey, get up. Sorry, not Bicey, Hamling. Get up. You got Grundy on the other side. Don't go that side, you idiot. Couldn't even bloody kick it normally. Bloody had to bloody nearly turn it over. And then Wicks can't kick it well either. And bloody went straight through bloody Whitfield then. It's going to go out of bounds on the fall. Bloody Ash. How the hell is Ash on 106? You got Whitfield short. Please don't you go to Ash. Good. Can we go out of bounds and get some goddamn stoppages? Okay, Blakey, switch to... Go to Grundy. Go to Grundy, Bicey. Wicks, go to Grundy. No, that's okay. Grundy, handball. We'll take that. Go out to Grundy, Wicks. Go out to Grundy. Don't kick it. Thank God Wicks gets the ball when Strong's free, says Will. Oh, yeah, because Wicks doesn't pass it. Does not pass it at all. He just kicks it long. If ever, I'm sure people notice that. He just gets the ball and just kicks long. Where's Grundy? He's at 105. 15 points, Grundy. You got 6 minutes to get there. Don't really need Heaney getting a heap more points. Can we get a stoppage? Oh, we got a stoppage. Oh, my God. GWS have been pretty good, just 2-0 behind, says Will. Yeah, they've been all right. It's just been no stoppages. And which is with no repeat stoppages, it means there's a handball for Grundy. That'll be out of bounds. That'll be a throw-in, should be. Yep. Grundy, 108 probably now with the handball and the hit-out. Come on, Witt, says Ben. 106, he got the handball. So I haven't had the handball yet. I've still got to add that. Whitfield, 89. Couple +6s for Whitfield, hopefully, to get there. What's Toby Green in the bloody... So Grundy with the hit-out. Keep going, Ruck Pig. Keep going. Why is the umpire... Grundy, handball. He's near 110 now. Oh, Grundy's at 111. They must have given him another stat. Sheldrick goal. Cool. Go back to the centre. Bells really hates Sam Wicks. Oh, yeah, after he stuffed me up last year, I do. But if you guys watch him closely, anytime he gets the ball, he tries to sprint through and just bang it 50 metres. He doesn't actually ever look for a target. More stoppages would have 100,000% have helped Grundy. We're still going well, right? He's on 111. I just need 9 more points for a 120. I'd be pretty happy with. I'll probably be taking it at this point anyway with a 111. Geez, Gothel was bad as miss, says Rippo. 24 scoring shots. Come on, Rutpig says has. Grundy getting back in there, says Henry Pope. Like, if Grundy, I don't know if Grundy can, has he got 19 more points in him from here to get a 130? I don't know. 9 points I'll take for a 120. Is that Whitfield? Whitfield with a kick. Whitfield moves into the 90s. Oh, we don't really need these. This is the thing I hate so much. There's so many set shots. We just chews up clock. Just 30 seconds is just going to be wasted now. Jordan was on Whitfield. Says up the Crom. Really, Toby Green? Seriously? Let's waste another 30 seconds by chipping it short. It's bloody Gothard. Geez, Gothard would have been a good pick. He's kicked it. Four minutes to go. God, this felt like a long, long stream. I'm bloody starving as well. It's like 10:37 and I haven't had dinner yet. I'm absolutely starving. So once this game's done, I'm probably going to head off fairly straight away. Why Giants eating up the clock they're losing, says Has. Yep. Yeah, it's frustrating. So Gothard's up to 87. Oh, jeez. He would have been such a good pick. You taking the Grundy VC Ballast as a contest fantasy footy? G'day, Jesse. Hope you're going well. I'm probably going to have to. I don't want to risk it. I'm just hoping Grundy gets 9 more points to make it obvious for a 120 and just take it. There's just no repeat stoppages. It's just all like, there's Whitfield +6. It's just all like pinballing around. Like, I would just love a few stoppages, maybe a Grundy tackle or two. Whitfield. No, see, Ash had Whitfield there, but he goes to Himmelberg instead, who gives it to Whitfield. I don't reckon Grundy's going to go much more than what he's on, I reckon. There's Chad Warner and another goal. 3 minutes to go. Whitfield nearly at the ton as well. What Sydney Bell says Has. I don't know what you're going to eat, says tomorrow. I don't know. I'm not sure. I have to see what is in the cupboard. Need +6 says Ben Hayes. We got to know the dinner, mate, says Doron. Everyone wants to know what I'm having for dinner. No idea. Grant looking a bit sore, says Henry Pope. I think he looks like people saying Grundy sore. Looks okay, doesn't he? See you next year at Gather Round. Bell's looking forward to it, says Ripper. Yeah, mate, should be good. Where's Sarong, says Will. Yeah, Sarong, I haven't noticed for a while. So that Warner goal, that'll put him up near 90, I think. Oh, Whitfield is on 101. I didn't realise he got the ton in the end. Awesome, I'll take that from Whitfield. Just, come on, Grundy. Grundy, another hit out. Get up, Grundy. Yes, Grundy. Yes, Grundy. Keep going, mate. That's 115, I think. I wouldn't mind another goal, actually, from Logan McDonald. No. Awful kick. Yeah, Grundy kick. So Grundy 115. 5 more points is... Oh, that would be... I'm going to take... 115 is too much to take on, I think. Is that going to go to bounds? Yep. Should be another stoppage. No, apparently it's a free kick against Papley. What is that for? Piss off, Ash. Piss off, Ash. I guarantee when I get Ash in, I'm going to absolutely love having him. But while I don't have him, it is so annoying. Gothard, kick to Grundy. I know he's not in your team, but kick to Grundy. All right. Come on, Grundy. No, not going to get there. But see, like, where's the stoppages? Like, there is just 0 stoppages. I don't reckon there has been more than probably 4 or 5 stoppages this game in this quarter. Come on, Grundy. One more mark or kick. Like, +6 would be perfect. Here's Sarong for those people that were asking. Got the kick away. It's going to go over Grundy's head. So if Sarong actually looked for a target, it would have actually gone to Grundy. All right, we'll have a stoppage. 1.5 minutes. Come on, Grundy. 5 points, mate. Telling Gothard to kick to Grundy. Yeah, 100%. Turn over. Kick it to him. Come on, Grundy. 5 more points, mate. Oh, does that count as a kick? Did he get a kick onto that? Grundy short. Grundy! Oh, they're not going to get... give it to Grundy. Oh, you idiot. And here we go. Jordan, bloody idiot all night, is going to bloody chew up the last bloody part of the game. No, I don't reckon. I was hoping that would be a kick to Grundy there, but I don't think they're going to give it. Holding to Grundy, says Will. Yeah, they don't like paying free kicks to Brody Grundy, Will. They like paying them against Grundy, not to him. Is that going to be a goal at least? Why is no one on the line? Oh, I'd rather that. It goes back to the middle. Take the 115 says to. I'll be taking the 115. I'll just prefer a 120. Just look a bit nicer. Yeah, that was, Jordan looks like he has been on Whitfield for this last part of the game, which I find really strange. That the tag on Callahan was actually working, but then they change it. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Ash robs Witt 10 points plus per week. You can't tell me, says Ben. I agree. Yeah, I agree. That's got to count as a kick for Grundy, says Has. I hope so. Wouldn't mind a late +3 added. Come on, Grundy. Just get 5 points, mate. All right, we'll have another stoppage here. Come on, Grundy. That'll be a hit out. Is that a tackle? Grundy! Yes! That'll be a tackle! That should be 120 because he got the hit out and the tackle. Has to be. Has to be. And he got a kick as well. Oh, Ruck Pig. We love you, Ruck Pig. 123. Absolutely fantastic. Hang on, he's going for more. Oh, went past him. Oh, it's free kick to Sydney, but that'll be the game over. How good's that from the Ruck Pig? 123. We take that. What a legend. Well done, Ruck Pig. Well done, Ruck Pig. Good stuff. 123. We take that 100%. Only 5 points lost to those that took Nick Dacos VC. Very happy with that. How good. McInerney on bench for 10 minutes. These coaches are really annoying. Yeah, just resting. It's very frustrating. Do I take Ash 114 or take on Shees? I'd take the 114 up the Crom. Sydney have destroyed GWS since the Whitfield tag. Do you think the other teams are going to tag Whitfield now since Don James? No, not over Callahan. I don't think so. What's wrong with... Is Sarong on 59? Jeez, he went massively quiet. So, 13 points lost on Jakes. It's not disaster. Trade in Red Dot for Gothard's score or still trade in Burn Jones? Gothard 99, jeez. If you're going to trade in a Red Dot, try and get in... John, who have you got at R3? That'd be my question. Who have you got at R3? If you've got Vicentini or like a Blackiston, I'd bring in Kalani White, ruck forward, take the score this week, but then you can trade Guesty or whatever to a rookie in the future. What an end, says Henry Pope. Third 59 out of 6 games, says Will. Stu and Strong didn't score. Bales kissed. I wouldn't say kissed. Ruck Pig, we salute you. 8 points in the last 30 seconds. 100% we do. And they didn't add the +3. So does he get that +3 before added for a 126? Maybe. Strong only beat Jakes by 13 points. I didn't take Jaggers 64. 1 day later, 5 guys on field score less. Yeah, right. Who'd you have, Felenko? What would have been Sarong, Jakes? Who were the other 4? See you, Bales. Thanks for the late one. Thanks, Slipping Jimmy. Appreciate it, mate. Count 5. Well, I guess I have to take a 123. Sheezel was captain and will probably only score 10 points more or so. Spud Sarong, says Ben. God, Gothard's a great pick. I've ZZ R3, says John. I don't know if I'd want to bring in a second red dot. Well, John, if you got short... Wait, so John, you're saying should I bring in a red dot? Just hold one of Dev, Rob or Buderick. Surely you're holding one, though. Or, like, if you're trading both, hold one and you trade the other. Bont will be cheap, soon, says Rippo. Ruck Pig says Will. Abel's thoughts on ranking as a pick, says Luke. Yeah, I don't mind the ranking pick. I'd just be careful with the round 12 buy forwards because we've got Port Adelaide, North Melbourne, Adelaide, Gold Coast all in that buy. So, I have a lot of Bales crash outs to clip. Oh, yeah, that's not going to be good at the end of the year, looking at that. But, yeah, no, great. Let's go through these scores anyway. We haven't gone through the scores. But, yeah, John, let me know who you've got, who you like. Just, yeah, hold. I would hold, well, you can't hold Buderick now because he's obviously locked out. I'll just hold Devrob. Just hold Devrob, trade someone else. But, yeah, the scores in that game. Grundy obviously 123, very happy with that. 26 touches was great, 37 hit outs. If it wasn't for those free kicks against, he probably would have gone a lot more. Blakey 120, Ash 114. I don't know how Ash keeps bloody scoring really, really well, but actually, well, I do know how he keeps scoring well. I just wish it was Whitfield scoring a lot more. Oliver 113, Heaney 104, Whitfield 101. I'll take that as Whitfield. Gothard 99, he would have been a great pick. McInerney 96 with a lot of time on the bench in the last quarter. Rouston 93, Warner 89, Callahan 75, disappointing, obviously, but just with the tag though for a lot of the game. Toby Green scored a 74 with 5 behinds, no tackles. Interesting. By 73, Mills 72, Fonte 70, Madden 67, Jai Sarong 59. Yeah, not good. What was that, 3 points in the last quarter? Was that what he went in the last quarter? Yeah, 1 kick in the last quarter. Not good. Grundy 34 point last quarter. Was very, very good. What else we got here? I'd string it for 2 goals. He kicked 2 behinds. Hannaford 43. So that's pretty much it from that game. But yeah, Grundy the big one, which is very, very good. It was just, what was it? His third quarter went 26, and what was it? First quarter where he had 21. They were the only 2 low scorers. In the second quarter was raining. He scored 42, and last quarter he scored 34, which is interesting that 34 he got with not many stoppages. So good on the rack pick. Thanks, Bales. Have a good weekend, mate. Says Repo. Thanks, mate. You too. John says, yeah, Bales, my trades were Buderick to Shelley and Devrob to Burn Jones. That's actually a good idea. Yeah, might hold Devrob and trade someone else. Yeah, no, 100%. You take Gothard 9 on the bench, hold Devrob for a week. Who would you be looking at trading, John? That would be the question. Great watch song, Bales says, Will. Thank you, mate. Megabet, I only have ZZ and Watkins as my loots. Who do I use? Probably just use Watkins as... use ZZ as your loot if he's in your rucks. That would be who you'd use to loot the VC. Up the Crum says, cheers, Bales. Watch songs make my day. Do we have any others this weekend? Not this weekend. Crows play tomorrow night, so I'll be out at that game. What would we have potentially for next week? That would be the question. Let's have a look. What would we have for next week? So next week... So you got Bulldogs Sydney. That would probably be a decent one to do. But I've only got Grundy, I think, in that game, and then I'd be looping Jakes. I wouldn't be playing Jakes in that one. Actually, no. I don't know what I'll be doing, because I might be out Thursday night, because my birthday's on the Saturday. I'll be out either the Thursday or Friday night for dinner probably. So one of those 2 nights we'll probably do one. I probably won't do one for Richmond, Melbourne. Because I don't have Gawn. I've only got Steele. What about Saturday night? Nah, Frere Carlton, probably not the most interesting one either. Port Geelong, probably not either. Nah, so yeah, there might be one next Thursday night if I'm not out, but there might not be one next week. We'll just have to see. Should I keep Smith VC score, says Riley Thompson? I think you know the answer to that one. Fevlenko, Sarong, Jakes, Bont plus exaggeration, but I'll field Lombard plus other spuds. Yeah, right. Yeah. The Bont one was very, very odd. I know that he got tagged and I know that he got a little bit of a knock, but yeah, that was not good. Phil Blamires or Murdoch, now I can't loop. I'm going Murdoch over Blamires at the moment. That's what I'm doing. Traded in Sinclair over Roberts and Naz. Yeah. I get you now. I might be. Well, there you go. Talking to Ruck Pig. Good stuff, Brody, mate. 27 touches. They've only got 26 on here. It's got 27 touches on there. Are they going to add that? That might be that kick. It says 27 disposals on the screen right now, but it's got 26 on here. Maybe he'll get that kick added. Maybe it's a 126. That'd be fantastic. Bont possible trade, says Riley. Definitely not. No. But yeah, Lisa, you've traded in Sinclair, Roberts and Naz. I'll go Sinclair if Naz is out tomorrow. But I'll still go Naz if he plays, because Naz is someone I'm still going to want to own. But I've got Sinclair as a pivot option. Ash more of a priority due to his buy only shooting with Tigers. Yeah, Ash will be a good trade in at some point, because yeah, he shares that. Only Giants from Richmond have got that buy. That's why I like Callaghan at some point. I wanted to wait till after this game, so he might be someone I could look at next week as an in. Actually, what's the Giants? Have the Giants got a decent run coming up now? Like, they've had a decent run for the last couple of weeks, but so they go... no, North Melbourne, that'll be a Foss tag. So I'll wait till after that game, but then they go Gold Coast, Essendon, West Coast. So round 8 will be when I look at Callaghan, I reckon. Yeah, that'll be definitely when I look at Callaghan. Where were we? Buzz, would you take Jagger 64 over Murdoch? Also helps me get Grundy VC or Miss Lombard loop and just put Dev Rob on field with Marshall emergency. I would probably just put Marshall on field, Marshall emergency, Dev Rob on field and take that score. Because Lombard, I don't see him outscoring Marshall by much, if any. Whereas I could see Murdoch going 80, 90 potentially. And outscoring Jagger. Like, you're probably more likely to gain more from playing Murdoch over Jagger than playing Lombard over Marshall. That's probably how I'd put it. Best forward targets next week for Dev Rob, says Will. I'm not sure. That'd be a good question maybe for the pod on Sunday night or even Tuesday when we chat through that. Need to do one to get Granny VC because Bloody Hive is named. Yeah, so yeah, I'd be doing the VC of doing the what was it? No crap! Now I've just lost my train of thought. Yeah, I'd be doing the Devrov. Sorry, I'd be doing the Marshall on the bench with the E loop, that one. Will said, I've already got Pickett and Rochelle. Yeah, that'd be a good one to talk about on the pod, Will. But like, I like Petrarca. That's another one. John, don't have many that I need to trade. I still have Lindsay and he's injured, so I might go Hinderburn Jones or anyone under 800k. We'll have a look. Yeah, I'd definitely trade Lindsay. Yep, he's out, obviously out this week. I'd be trading him, keep Dev Rob, and then getting that 99. And if you went Burn Jones, if you can still get the loop and bench, say, Cook, right, you'll then have Dev Rob in utility to then trade Dev Rob to someone else next week. You don't have to get a forward in. Thanks, Bell. As long as AFL game and Watchalong in history, says TJ. Yeah, we're nearly at 3 hours, 45 minutes, right? So, like, IPL starts in just over half an hour, so I'll be going to watch that. Any suggestions for targets under 792k bales? Also don't have Murdoch. Should I get him? Yeah, get Murdoch. John, 100% get Murdoch. bank the cash, get Murdoch this week. Murdoch's got a -30 break even. Get him instead, bring him in, and then you get him locked away. Baz 145 as VC overpriced, you reckon? No. But like Andrew, he keeps going well, right? But I'm still Tony Valley. Yes, okay, might keep going well, but is what it is. Like, it's a good score. So, yeah. Buzz the trade out next week won't get 50, says Andrew. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that could be something people look at. I'll probably loot. I'll try and loot Butters at least. Have you got Bailey Smith, says Ken Irons? No, unfortunately, I do not. Ravel, want to loop Angry 78. Who had a Dersba, Blamires, or Murdoch goes to the bench? Thanks. Probably Blamires. I've probably come around more to Murdoch on field than what I was. I would have said him originally, but maybe Blamires goes to the bench. V Dynamite, of the bad luck and some poor decision, it is good to get the right call on Grundy versus Gorn a few weeks ago. Not my VC, but still will take it. Yeah, 100%. I've been very, very impressed with Grundy. For sure. Cheers, Bales. Love the Watchalongs. Go get your dinner. Thanks, mate. Mega Bear, what about Clary as an option? Bales played well tonight. He did. He just hasn't got he's an 85-90 guy. I don't think he's a guy I'd be looking at. Ask for a Sarong 60, says Branny. We have to play Cook and Blamires. That's fine. I think both of them will go well enough. Sarong will easily get 70, just a few +6 as well. Oh, there you go. Would you field Murdoch over Dersma? Probably not. Just because Dersma's been pretty safe. I think I'd field him. I don't know. I'd probably field Dersma. Murdoch's probably got the bigger ceiling because of the tackles. Dersma doesn't really tackle, but I'd probably field Dersma still. Rippo, would you field Grill, Murdoch, Blamires, or Windsor pick 2? I'll go Murdoch as 1. And then between Grill and Blamires, it's a tough one to pick. I've got Grill on field at the moment over Blamires, but I may change that just with the fact that North Melbourne for halfbacks isn't a great matchup. And if North Melbourne are going to win, which I expect them to do, there might be more chip. So maybe Grill goes to bench. So it's Blamires or Grill. I still haven't decided on that one. Thanks, Bell, says John. All good, mate. Happy to help, and congrats on Gothard. Kent Hodder, I swear the ball just flowed to the opposite side with Sarong all of the fourth quarter, and then his mates ignored him coming out of D50. Tough watch. Yeah, it was. Yeah, particularly late. Ben, I'm scared of the Rankin tag, but I think Rochelle gets tagged. I think both could get tagged. I think Rankin could get Windy, and I think Rochelle could get Garcia, or the other way around. Sorbo Doggy, what would be the better pivot for Naz? Pickett or Sinclair? Thanks. Pickett's cheaper. Probably depends. Does that affect trades next week? Sorbo Doggy. I'm probably pivoting to Sinclair. If Naz missed. But I've obviously got Pickett already. So, like, Sinclair's not going to get tagged. Pickett could. So that might determine. But if you get Sinclair, does that maybe lock you out of a defender? Because if I get Sinclair, I can't get, like, Newman, for example. So that would just be something I'd be considering. But Pickett's cheaper. But, yeah, it's a tough one. Branny, one A9 feels a tick, but decided to go track. Fingers crossed. Yeah, A9's not too bad. Sorbo Doggy says no. What was what? No for what? I can't even remember now what the question asked you. I'm that out of it. I need food. So I'll do these last couple of comments here, and I'll have to head off. Watch Windsor get the Salem roll this week, says Ken Hodder. Yeah, probably. Bloody Jake, says Sean, mate. I know. Ruined the night. Would have actually been a solid night if it wasn't for if I had Jake's on the bench, I'd be pretty content with tonight. But, yeah. High is only 5% of teams. That's crazy. Sort of doesn't affect trades next week. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Pickett's probably... Sinclair's safer because of the fact he just doesn't get tagged. Cozzy will get tagged. And there's a game against Jordan in about 3 weeks' time where he'll get attention. But Pickett is 100k cheaper. So, yeah. So it's a tough one. I'll probably say Pickett because you can probably then get the defender that you want next week. Murdoch's only going to love the big stage in his first derby. Yeah, exactly, Mega Bear. That's what I've probably gone to a bit more now as well. Go get food, Bales, you play legend. You just have a good feed. Thank you, mate. Grundy's such a pig. Says Blaze, 100% he is. He's great. If Lang's a weight out, who would you pivot to? Says Has. I'm going to Sinclair. But if you've already got Sinclair, probably sucks, but you probably got to pivot to, say, McCluggage. So, Farrow, Grill, Blamires, Lindsay, Windsor, pick 3. Farrow, Grill, Blamires. Riley is who I'd go. A lot of Murdoch questions, but who are you fielding out of Blamires and Grill, says John. I'm going Murdoch, I think, at the moment, ahead of the other two. Jake's your ruin, it says Will. Thanks, Bales, you're a legend. Thanks, Sorry Dog, appreciate that, mate. One of the great watch-alongs, says Will. Bales, you have Dawson, right? No, I don't. I don't have Dawson. I want to get him at some point, but obviously he's got he's got a lot more going on at the moment. Sean, I had Jake's on the bench over Sarong to loop, but seen it was meant to rain to switch loops, minus 13 points. Yeah. I thought about putting Jake's E and just putting Sarong on the midfield bench. And then I should have just done that. If then Jake's went massive, just have played Blamires. But it's all in hindsight now. I just got to think that I'd never really thought about benching Jake's. I just thought with Buderick being out, I thought he'd just get a bit of it, but not to be. Always enjoy your watch-alongs every weekend. Thanks, Will. Appreciate that, mate. Fellas, let Buzz go and get a feed. Mega Bear. And damn, I'd Dawson, Buderick, and Devrod this week, says Blaze. Yeah. But yes, I will go get a feed now. I'm very, very hungry. But appreciate everyone, as always, for tuning in to yet another watch-along. Hopefully Grundy gets that +3 because it said 27 touch on the Fox broadcast. So I'm hoping that was the kick. But yeah, maybe not a watch-along next week. We'll see. But I do want to start getting back into doing at least one a week. So if it's not next week, it'll be definitely the week after and then one moving forward. Let Bales get some food. Must be starting our 3+ hours watch along and answering 100,000 fantasy questions. Would you trade Kate and Oliver in, says Ken Tynes? No, I probably wouldn't. Gothard option in for Robertson, says Riley. No, I wouldn't trade in Gothard now. You've missed the boat. So, but yeah, if you did enjoy it, smash like on the video. That'd be very much appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't already as well. We're trying to get to 5K, so I think we're just over 300 away from that. So make sure you do subscribe to the channel. And yeah, we'll be back on. I won't be doing a watch on tomorrow night, but obviously be at the Crows game. And apparently it's going to be good weather, which is nice. It'll be good to get Adelaide over when it's not raining. And then Sunday night will be live after the last game, which I believe is 5:10 Eastern when it starts. Yep, so we'll be live at 8 p.m. Eastern. 8 p.m. Eastern, we'll be live, 6 p.m. Perth time, reviewing all the round. So make sure you guys do tune in on Sunday night, recapping the round. Hopefully with no bullets. That would be fantastic, but I'm sure we'll get one at some point. So, but yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. Smash like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you guys in the next watch along. Thanks everyone. See ya. Have a good weekend. Hope you guys smash out a big score as well. See ya.